2020-2021 season is here from Philadelphia. Tonight, the Wizards kick off this season against the Philadelphia 76ers from the Wells Fargo Center. An elbow jumper in and out for Ben Simmons. Here's Bonga running the floor. Bonga off the glass, able to put it in, and the foul. Here's Westbrook going at Simmons. Lost it, got it back. Bonga will reset, left wide open for three, nothing but net.
See what happened there, Just? They baited him. They said, go ahead and take it. We don't think you can shoot it. I totally agree. Getting Curry and Danny Green, experienced shooters.
Did you notice right there, Westbrook passed up the three to go to the more comfortable two. I know so many people hate those two-point shots. I personally love them.
I love them too. I love the mid-range game, and I think you might see it coming back a little bit, especially, you know, if the three-point basket is not going for you, man, you got to figure out ways to score. How about that touch? That is a shooter's touch. Back rim and right straight down.
Embiid off the back of the rim, rebound for Westbrook. The lob to Bryant. And a timeout taken here by Philadelphia. Turnover here. Here comes Bonga. Leaves it back for Westbrook. The shovel pass for Thomas Bryant. There he goes, running the floor as the trailer. Simmons. Here comes Bonga again.
And look at Bryant. He's still pushing it up and down.
Westbrook, the pull-up jumper again. Russell Westbrook, 3 of 5. Here is Westbrook kicking out. Ish Smith open for three. And Ish Smith is able to knock it down. Last year shot almost 37% from three-point land, the highest of his career for a full year. Smith, the crossover, step back. Ish Smith knocks down his second field goal. And a turnover. Here comes Wagner. Bertans in the corner for three. There it is. And just like that, with this lineup, the Wizards have cut the deficit to 4. Bertans off the screen, gets open again. Back-to-back threes for Davis Bertans.
No rim either.
Embiid doubled, tripled. Beal takes it away. Here comes Westbrook. Westbrook back to Wagner for the dunk. And the Wizards have a 2-point lead.
Well, Bradley Beal is the guy that gets there early and stays late, works on his shot. He doesn't leave.
Westbrook trying to go 2 for 1 with the finger roll with the left, does it to give the Wizards the lead. Westbrook trying to find Bryant in the mismatch. Here's Avdija for three, top of the key. Denny Avdija, he's got 2 from downtown. He's got 6 points, and the Wizards up by 8. Here's Westbrook all the way to the hoop, lays it in. And Westbrook now has 11 points, 12 assists, 8 rebounds.
NBA is all about matchups.
Oh, Westbrook, the step back. Russell Westbrook now with 13 on 6 of 16. Russell Westbrook is back in the game. Davis Bertans is as well, and right away for three, nothing but net. Just like that.
You know, before he came to the Wizards, Russell, if you talk to any of his teammates, all the teams he's played on, they all love him. He's hard on you, but they love him.
Troy Brown Jr., that's what he was doing in the preseason, knocking down those threes. If he can do that in the regular season, he will get significant playing time. Milton for three. Rebound Westbrook. There it is, a triple-double in his debut. First time a Wizards player has ever done that, a triple-double in his debut. Raul Neto, the former Sixer. Ish Smith looking to the corner. Westbrook pulls up for 2. That's what he's more comfortable doing, and I'm a fan. You feel more comfortable doing that? Do it.
Fine with me.
Embiid gets the roll. And Joel Embiid now has 20.
Tell you what, he's got 20 points, but they've been tough points. Not been easy.
Westbrook goes off glass on a difficult angle. You don't see that very often. Westbrook, the crossover to the hoop, puts it up, got it, and the foul. A chance to take the lead right back. And what you're seeing right now, as Harris gets the offensive rebound, but Bertans is there for good defense, is Bertans is going to be that player who's playing the 4 position. Avdija at the 3 right now as Beal goes for 3 and hits it. Another big one for Bradley Beal. He now has a new career high on opening night. Here's Bertans for 3. rebound for Embiid. And the Sixers will take this one by the score of 113-107. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups. We'll start with the Wizards. And it's the same lineup we saw on Wednesday. Westbrook and Beal in the backcourt. Bonga, the rookie Denny Avdija up front with Thomas Bryant at the center position. Westbrook directing the rookie around. Avdija goes around Gordon off the glass. Got it. And the foul.
And I like that. I like that by Denny. You know, that's what it takes sometime in this league, to hold your team accountable and nip it in the bud early.
Bertans for three. There it is. Just like on Wednesday, he missed his first, made his second, then got going. Cole Anthony shooting with confidence right there.
Doesn't take him long. A real polished rookie.
Westbrook back to Bertans. Bertans knocks down another three. COVID-19, you know, cut down the travels.
I got that one. Took a little bit though.
Westbrook ties it up with 0.4 of a second. Birch back of the rim. Westbrook. Nice bounce pass, finds Ish Smith, able to convert.
That's the offset with size, is speed, and the Wizards definitely have speed demons on the court.
Gordon fading away. Rebound for Westbrook. Good defense by Beal. Westbrook able to get it back. Neto for three. Knocks it down. The Wizards needed that one, and now a timeout called here by Steve Clifford. Here's Beal out of the timeout. Keeps that dribble alive. Goes right at Vucevic. Beautiful. And the Wizards close it to close out this quarter. Here's Beal for three to cut the deficit in half. Bradley Beal is now 6 of 10, 19 first half points.
Joe Glass providing that report, and he wants you guys to know he also misses you out on the road up there in our nation's capital.
We miss him too, and the ball club. Magic up by 6. Westbrook with a pull-up jumper.
You think Joel got out for a little bite, some chili and a grilled cheese at Stoney's without us?
I don't know. What a soft touch by Aaron Gordon. And he's having another terrific game, isn't he?
Yep.
Westbrook. Bryant trailing. Thomas Bryant for three.
77-73. Westbrook the lob to Bryant. This time it's the right height. Vucevic. No, good defense by Bryant. Here come the Wizards. Westbrook to Bryant for the lead. The first since late in the first quarter when they led 30-29. Fultz. Good job by Bonga. Rebound out to Westbrook. Westbrook skip to the corner. Robinson. Bonga the spin. Oh, what a cut. Here's Westbrook with the left. That was beautiful. Ish in the paint. The tip is good by Westbrook. Another rebound, another 2 points, 1 point ball game.
Talk about being efficient. Terrence Ross, 8 shots, 18 points. Bradley Beal, 16 attempts on 28 points. That's efficient.
How about this setup? I love it. Westbrook in the low post now gets to the free throw line. A chance for that triple-double. Terrence Ross beats the shot clock again. Back on top goes Orlando. Westbrook, the pull-up jumper. There you see the free throws get him going. Birch too strong. Lopez tips it to Ish Smith. Smith leaves it for Westbrook to the hoop for the finger roll. Great dish by Ish. Westbrook finds Lopez for the dunk.
Great job by Russell Westbrook attacking that paint.
Beal against Gordon, able to beat some baseline. 34 for Beal. 5-point game, 2:15 to go. The Wizards will fall to 0-2, while the Magic will move to 2-0. As these two teams will do it again tomorrow night.
Was Billy Donovan. Donovan, of course, replaced Scott Brooks in Oklahoma City. Brooks after a year off. Now in his 5th year as the head coach of the Wizards. And the tap is won by the Bulls, who rock the statement jerseys tonight. Avdija to Westbrook. He's not a very good three-point shooter. So he'll step in for the mid-range and knock it down.
Well, you see how hesitant he was to take that shot. I mean, he literally like 3 seconds before he decided if he was going to pull it or if he's going to put it on the floor.
Carter misses the three. Zach's talked about that.
I've got to see Wendell.
Oh, good pass. Bryant with the finish on the Westbrook.
I've got to see Wendell get back to what he did against the other night against Golden State. Setting screens, rolling, get some easy baskets early.
4 field goals, 4 assists on those field goals so far. 2 from Abdia, 1 from Beal, 1 from Westbrook. He's looking for another one, and he gets it with Bryant knocking it down from outside. He was a 40% shooter from outside last year. Bulls have their largest lead at 7. Davis Bertans will draw a foul on Chandler Hutchison and have a chance at a 4-point play.
Got to read the scouting report. You played against this guy now for the last couple of years. This guy torched the Bulls last year.
Westbrook just motoring down the floor. Tough shot, and it's good for Ish Smith, the 11-year veteran out of Wake Forest. 2nd year with the Wizards. He's playing for his 11th different NBA team. Russell Westbrook knocks down the jumper. His 2nd field goal of the game. Westbrook again, the mid-range. Back-to-back.
Well, he's just going to dribble to his spot. He knows where his area is on the floor, and if you allow him to get there, it could be a long night.
Oh, back cut. Ish Smith with the reverse.
Look at that mismatch inside.
Williams will get the mid-range, but again, that was something you pointed out Sunday. Bulls were much better recognizing the mismatches with Lowry on the interior when he was at the 5.
Well, it just makes the game so easy when you can break your offense and find the matchups that's going to give you a high percentage to score. There goes Westbrook again, dribbling to his spot.
6 to shoot. Westbrook. Carter defending. Oh, what a shot that was. That's just smooth off the glass.
He just shot clock winding down.
Here's Westbrook over Kobe White, just finding that spot in the mid-range again.
Well, that's what he's been doing the entire game, just dribbling to a spot where he's comfortable.
Westbrook sets up Abdia for a 3, his 2nd of the game. Another assist for Westbrook, his 7th.
Satoransky short. Bonga able to tip it to Westbrook, to Beal, lays it in. Helter-skelter, but it results in 2 for the Wizards. Westbrook to Bertans in the corner, and Bertans able to finally connect from 3. His first since the 1st quarter. Westbrook with the steal, and Westbrook will lay it down. Do you think they could do it over again? Do you think Russell Westbrook would play in the preseason to build that chemistry you talked about?
I mean, it's going to take time. This doesn't happen overnight. And with him not playing back-to-backs, you're going to have nights where he's not available, and Hal Neto's going to have to step up like he did the previous game against Orlando Magic.
First time in his career to start the season with 3 straight triple-doubles. Becomes the first player to do that since the Big O.
So when he is available, you know that's going to happen.
Abdia able to knock down a corner 3. He's 3 of 5 from downtown. Westbrook for 3. That's the first 3 of the year for Russell Westbrook. Makes it a 9-point game with 2 minutes to go. Westbrook to the hoop. He's got 21 points. Again, a triple-double for Westbrook. 29 points for Beal. 115-107. The Wizards are going to fall to 0-4. The Bulls will get their first victory of the season despite another triple-double by Russell Westbrook and a 29-point performance by Bradley Beal.
Back in the nation's capital for one more after the Bulls beat the Wizards on Tuesday night for their first victory of the season. They look for this mini-series sweep on this, the final day of a very odd year in 2020. Westbrook had a triple-double. He's had 3 triple-doubles to start the season in 3 games. Here is Rui Hachimura's first shot of the year, and he ties the game with a 3.
Well, he adds a different dilemma to their offense. He becomes their 3rd option. And Kobe White, I thought, is starting to understand, you know, because he knows in the beginning he's got to get everybody involved. But when they bring Sato off the bench and slide him to the 2, that's when he can be really aggressive offensively.
Yeah, that'll be something interesting to track tonight with Satoransky out. Hachimura gets a nice bounce, and he's hit his 2nd 3. Levine working on Beal. The double comes. He finds Carter. That would not go, and Thomas Bryant clears it for Washington. Wendell Carter back-to-back double-doubles for him. Bryant hits a three. We said it the other day. He's a very solid three-point shooter. Porter in the starting lineup for the first time this year. Had 16 on Tuesday. Westbrook has his first points. Here's Thaddeus Young working on Bertans. Westbrook with the shade. Left-hand hook.
Oh, do it to him, Thad.
14-year veteran. Second year of his 3-year contract. And he's now switched off onto Westbrook. Who goes cross-court to Brown. That's a smooth-looking stroke from Troy Brown Jr. Shot 34% a season ago from downtown.
This reminds me of the second quarter the other night. Bulls started getting after Washington. And the same thing here.
Westbrook, he sinks that one, his first points of the quarter. Brown working away from Valentine, who tried to recover defensively. Westbrook, a wonderful rebounder as a guard, just walks right out to the baseline and sinks it. Billy Donovan's going to use a timeout. Nearly 4 minutes into this second quarter. We're tied at 46. Here's Coby White looking for a third three. Nearly went down. Rimmed out. Here comes Westbrook. Acceleration, good pass. Thomas Bryant, tough finish and a foul.
Well, that was all set up with the penetration by Westbrook. He forced the defense to have to hold him accountable.
Beal against Porter, the former teammates. Out to Westbrook for three.
You can live with Westbrook hitting that shot.
That's a nice pass and good cut between Westbrook and Otto.
That time Otto got caught watching the ball, trying to decide if he was going to go help that time. As soon as he turned his head, the rookie back cut.
Westbrook with a little pep in the step. Off to Wagner. Westbrook's there.
Billy Donovan will know how to use Thaddeus Young. You know, last year I felt like, Jim Boylan didn't really know how to play him. There's a three.
Neto.
But anyone who's seen Thad Young knows that, man, he's not a three-point shooter. He'll take him.
Neto into the paint. Gets the friendly bounce.
You see Neto, he missed a lot of three-pointers the other night, and now looking to take the ball to the basket.
Valentine, no look. Coby White, that's a three. Rebounded by Westbrook. Westbrook sets up Wagner. Oh, Wagner with a three. His first points of the night.
Well, Wagner can shoot that three. You see him coming down in transition.
Zach LaVine.
This is where you need your closers.
He's got just 13 points, hasn't forced the issue, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Another good balance game for Zach. Oh, what a play that was. Westbrook to Bryant, who continues to get it done. Westbrook and Beal working together. They blitz Beal to the Bulls on defense. Westbrook just pulls up over Temple and hits. Wow. It's a rhythm shooter. Back and forth ball game. Nice slip pass. Better defensive play by Thaddeus Young. Loose to Westbrook. Still 7 to shoot. Against Porter on the drive. The kick to Neto. Another three. Knocks it down. Back-to-back for Raul Neto. And Washington has taken its largest lead of the second half. 127-126. Bulls on top. Here is Westbrook. He puts the Wizards back in front.
I tell you what, boy, he's the art of the mid-range jump shot, man. He'll lull you to sleep because he's so quick. And then he just raises up.
Hachimura. Distance pass off the fingertips of Bryant. The Bulls have it, and the Bulls go back-to-back to close 2020.
And you can drive home safely, Chicago. Beep, beep. Happy New Year to you all.
Irving's three is good. A nice sign for Kyrie Irving, who had shot it 2 of 11 from deep on Friday night.
Imagine he wasn't worried, but nice to see one go through out of the gates. And you're right, defensive rebounding is going to be the biggest focus.
Avdia, the rookie who turned 20 today, hits on his first look from deep.
Happy birthday, Denny, and he's been impressive early on.
Durant on the attack, finds Harris a clean look. Can't hit from 3, and Bryant the rebound for Washington. Here's Westbrook blitzing to the rim, got around Harris for 2.
We talked about that back in transition defense, and that's where you get cross-matched at times. TLC, a tough efficiency shooting night the other night. So once again, the confidence of seeing it go through certainly helps with his position on the floor.
Fouls Westbrook there, and Russell Westbrook is going to get a pair. That 3 drops with Prince's hand in the face of Ish Smith. Jeff Green into the game for Brooklyn. Westbrook will try a three and hit. He had missed his last 5 shots, but connects from downtown there. Bertans, a deep one is good. Davis Bertans, lethal from 3. Prince throws it away, and that's a sloppy start to the second. Westbrook on the attack, lays it in, plus the foul. And Washington suddenly has a 9-point lead. Well, Raul Neto just given a free lane. Said, I feel like sometimes Spencer's the forgotten man, but he's about as well-rounded a player as we have. One of our best athletes, fills a lot of the gaps that we have, and a lot of what our team needs, he was able to do, so we miss him dearly. That's the NBA. We need to find a way, but you could see the Nets and where they've missed Spencer since he's gone down as Bertans hits again. Bertans finishes inside. Westbrook 3, and he is fouled by Harris. And Joe Harris, very upset at himself, slams his right hand down. Irving trying to stay in front of Hachimura. Could not. Irving fading away, couldn't finish. Here comes Westbrook, 11 points, 8 assists. He's just 3 of 12 from the floor. Hachimura pounds it down. Washington has gotten a lot of really good looks in the paint. Westbrook got that one to drop. He had been 3 of 16 from the floor. Robin Lopez nearly pizza pied that home. Now volleys it back. Robin Lopez playing a different sport out here, just making it adapt to basketball. And on the rebound, Westbrook finishes. Lopez kept it alive. Westbrook blitzes through the middle, couldn't finish. And an extraordinarily late whistle, which has happened unusually often tonight. Westbrook spins right around Shamet. Too easy for Russell Westbrook. Westbrook can't finish, but another late whistle as TLC gets hit with what will be his 5th personal. Dangerous pass, just too ambitious there from Green. 20th turnover for Brooklyn, and Bryant turns it into 2 on the other end, and just like that, Washington with 5 straight, they're back in front.
Make that 21 points off turnovers for the Wizards.
Harris a 3, off the mark. Just enough of a contest from Hachimura. Nets need a stop now. Westbrook dives in and finishes. Russell Westbrook with 24 points. Beal looking for help. 6 to shoot. Westbrook a bomb. Rims off. Good box out from Green. TLC leaking out. Lays it in. Durant flicked it ahead. And TLC gives the Nets the lead. Here is Beal. Brooklyn up 1. Beal long 2. Won't go. Offensive rebound Bryant. Another chance for Washington. Beal guarded by Harris. Beal evades. Feeds Bryant for the flush. And Washington goes up 1 as Brooklyn takes a timeout with 14.9 to go. Here's Irving with 11 seconds left. Down 1. Irving, 7 seconds left. Irving a 3. No. Back tap. Durant will have a chance here. His jumper won't go. That's it. Irving and Durant miss clean looks. And Brooklyn falls by 1 to Washington.
We began with that one-time Sixer Scott Brooks. Denny Avdia, beg your pardon, the rookie out of Israel, along with Rui Hachimura. Thomas Bryant in the middle, Bradley Beal and Russell Westbrook will be the guards for Doc Rivers, Danny Green, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid in the middle with Seth Curry and Ben Simmons. Indeed, a pathway to the hoop. The spot by Tobias Harris. Ben Simmons, 4th on the Sixers in scoring, averaging just over 13.
That time ran for himself and for Tobias. Tobias was the one with the ball in his hands, and Beal with the answer.
Yep, averaging a career high now, just under 31 a game.
Beal again with an answer.
Embiid met by Bryant, stripped by Bryant. Joel looking for a call with a whistle. The crew chief, Ed Malloy, is silent. Open underneath Bryant, who slams for 2. Compliments to Westbrook. As Westbrook drills it.
I live with those. If anything, those shots going in, when he sees that, it encourages him to shoot more. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, their offensive rating, nothing wrong with that. They're 9th, but they're 27th in defensive rating.
Maybe we should introduce him to that side of the floor.
Westbrook going to the glass for a second bucket. Taking a tumble there was Milton as Davis Bertans. You saw him miss some threes earlier, finally hitting one, shooting just 33% from beyond the arc coming into this one. Shake Milton struggling a bit from beyond the arc, able to drill that one. So Shake has 9 points now in a 6-minute run.
Point being, that can be intimidating when someone blocks your shot. It makes it look that easy.
That said, we got Bradley Beal on the floor back.
Yeah, speaking of cooking, right?
Yep. Milton trying to deal with Westbrook, who has his way. Russell Westbrook now with 9.
Nice pump fake. Little post up from Russell there. That's the 3rd time early on as Beal answers again that the 76ers have hit 70s in the first half of basketball games.
As Westbrook comes up with the steal, and Rui Hachimura off the Sixer turnover to Solo.
Even a short cross-court pass has to be zip.
Beal continues to do his thing. This is getting scary now. Bradley Beal with 35. It's 4 away from tying a season high. That's just for starters. Beal is also 5 of 6 from beyond. There is Westbrook attempting a 3, and he drops it. Russell Westbrook, just a 30% career 3-point shooter. He's 2 for 2 for tonight. He's got a dozen. Hachimura for a 3, and he buried it. Rui Hachimura, it's the first 3 he has taken. And for the young season, 3 of 6 from beyond the arc. Oh, boy. Well, Bradley Beal strikes again. He's got 41, scoring 40 or more in a game for the 23rd time in his career. Tying the great Walt Bellamy.
So important to continue doing what you're doing. Don't change anything. Change character. Kind of like going to a cover 2 and trying to protect the lead. Don't do that. Stay aggressive.
Westbrook, as Beal is out of the game here to start the 4th. Robin Lopez doesn't normally score a ton, but he'll find a way to get a bucket or 2. And right now it is a 6-point game.
You got to get some stops right here.
Speaking of the stops, who's going to stop Bradley Beal? Oh, wow. You guys, they got to stop these shooters, right? Russell Westbrook's going to get his, obviously, but Bradley Beal averaging almost 31 points. They got to do something about him, right?
Westbrook. Wow, he plowed over Embiid, who somersaults out of bounds. In the meantime, play continues. The Sixer lead is down to a deuce. Green thinking 3. Ball's loose. Taken by the Wizards, who could tie go ahead with a 3. This is madness right now.
Can't be nonchalant if you're green with that pass.
Bertans airballing the 3. Bryant able to put it back and lock the game at 131. It's a lob for Embiid. Got it! And a foul. So Joel Embiid, who had 1 point in the first quarter, now with a season-high 33. 3 the margin for the Sixers. Beal at it again. Blocked on the play by Embiid. What a play by Joel.
Numbers.
Green thinking about a 3. Puts it on the floor. Erased by Westbrook. Is Smith giving it up. Beal for a 3. Embiid comes down with a miss. Under 3 minutes to go. The Sixers holding 3. Embiid in deep. And he's fouled by Bertans. His 12th and 13th free throws coming up. Embiid 13 for 13 from the line. He's got 35. Embiid hits the 3. Joel Embiid, a season high 38, coming up large, hitting the 3-pointer, his 3rd of the game.
It's more important down the stretch, in my humble opinion, to have the defense stand up, because your offense can sputter, but your defense will win it for you.
Russell Westbrook, his 3rd 3 of the game. He's got 19. Smith all over Curry. Here comes Westbrook. Curry tracking him, and the foul. Here's Westbrook, 1 of 2. So it is a 4-point game, exactly 50 seconds to play. Embiid right now wrestling with Bryant. The double by Westbrook. The spot of Simmons. Yes! And a foul. A brilliant play by Embiid to find Simmons, who will go to the line looking for one more. Out of the timeout, they go to Beal underneath. On the play defended by Matisse Thybulle. Out of bounds it goes. Terrific defense by Thybulle at the rim, preventing any harm from the guy who's got 59 points and Beal's looking for the foul. I think if you're the Wizards, got a foul here or come up with a steal, and they do the latter. Beal, it's for three. In and out. Bradley Beal with only 2 points here in the fourth quarter on a night where he scored 59, and the Sixers are going to win this one, as Harris is fouled by Raul Neto with exactly 7 seconds to play. And now we have Simmons called for a foul, and that is going to send Beal to the line. 60 for Bradley Beal. The miss goes after that miss, and in doing so, crashes to the wood. And that will do it. No whistle, the game ends, and the Sixers win a wild one tonight at Wells Fargo Center by a final of 141 to 136. In doing so, they win a season-high 5th straight game.
A day that many thought would never come. Bradley Beal against John Wall on the floor as ex-teammates. Wizards, Rockets next. Westbrook and Beal in the backcourt. Bonga, Anthony Gill gets his first start in the NBA at the 4, and Robin Lopez will start at the 5. For the Houston Rockets, there's John Wall, Victor Oladipo, a very good backcourt for Houston. Jayshawn Tate, P.J. Tucker, and DeMarcus Cousins. John Wall, that uniform just doesn't look right on him. Yeah, well, those colors for Houston don't look right.
It doesn't look right for Houston either. Come on, I wish they bring the old pinstripe rocket.
Yeah.
Clyde Drexler, Keem Olajuwon jerseys back.
There's the hug that everybody was expecting between Beal and Wall. Cousins will try a 3, and DeMarcus Cousins knocks down his first 3. He was 4 of 8 from three-point land Saturday against Dallas. Let's not forget Westbrook last year played with Houston, back in Houston for the first time against Cousins. His pull-up off the window. Nicely done by Russell Westbrook.
We'd like to see the Wizards go back to that, getting DeMarcus Cousins as many pick and rolls as possible, especially with Brad and Westbrook as primary ball handlers.
Nice pass for Lopez with a one-handed jam over DeMarcus Cousins. Wow.
Pick and roll. Get the big fella in as many pick and roll situations as possible. Great things are going to happen.
And now it's Wall against Gill again. He'll pull up for 2, and John Wall knocks it down. His first field goal on his first field goal attempt. They switch. Again, Gill against Wall. The pull-up jumper, he's 2 for 2. You know this game has added meaning for John Wall. The lob to Gill against Tucker. Nice job using the body to shield Tucker.
Good move down low.
Wall against Bonga. And Wall draws the foul, and he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Westbrook wanted Len out of there, gets it to Bell. Nice job, and really that's what Scott Brooks and the Wizards want to see more of. I mean, Westbrook getting into the paint and creating. Westbrook kick out, Garrison Matthews in, takes his first shot, makes his first shot.
Ice cold.
Into the corner, here's House, pump fake. Kicks it over, Nawab, the corner 3. And the rebound into the hands of Westbrook. Westbrook with the left, and Russell Westbrook now has 4 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. Tipped in by John Wall. And there is John Wall, and there is Chris Miller, the Wizards insider. And Chris, we know about your relationship with John. What was that conversation like? What has it been like since he's been traded?
Well, we talk, I feel like, every other day because he watches all the Wizards games, and he has stayed more locked in, watching them. I don't even know if it was like a scouting report for tonight, but just to watch his former teammates. And you heard there, Justin and Drew, him talking about his love for DC. It's still there. We talk so much about his accolades on the court, but what he did off the court, I think what made him such a fan favorite, as you see him get the ball here, is he going to dunk it? Yes, he is. John Wall aggressive here in the first half for Justin.
That's a 14-2 Houston run. Cousins. You watch DeMarcus Cousins put the ball on the floor, and it doesn't look like he's moving fast, but he has great control with that big body, and you just can't stop him. So Westbrook comes in. Matthews goes out. It's Westbrook, Neto, and Beal on the floor, and a three for DeMarcus Cousins. Neto now will step back for three, contested. Lopez trying to draw the foul, rebound for Wall. Wall behind the back with the left. Oh, there's vintage John Wall.
And that's a certified go-to move for John Wall. Bradley Beal's used to seeing that.
Gill passed up the three and now gets called for the offensive foul as John Wall is the one to draw the charge.
And here he is right here. I mean, there's nothing you can do when he goes left and gives you that wrap back. I mean, I used to make fun of John. I was like, man, I don't think you're right-handed.
You know, it's funny. I was going to say, I don't think I've ever seen a player be better with his offhand than John Wall. Westbrook quickly to the hoop, gets the roll. Russell Westbrook's got 8. Westbrook, the shovel pass to Lopez. And Lopez, as Cousins tried to hit the deck and draw the offensive foul. Lopez, he's in double figures with 10. Westbrook off the glass again. So he's tried 3 times off the glass. He's made 2 of them. And Westbrook into double figures. He's got 11 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Here's Westbrook. That's Russell Westbrook that we're waiting for. Using that speed, getting downhill with the crossover. Westbrook, a 3, able to hit it. That's his first 3 of the game. He's got 16 points now. There's Westbrook exploding to the hoop. 18 now for Westbrook.
Well, I think he figured out they can't stop him. He's definitely going to have to take advantage of going to the basket.
Beal stops, puts the brakes on, misses. Loose ball. Nwama's got it. I think Beal was shocked by how open he was. John Wall, offensive foul. Garrison Matthews is there.
Great play. Great defensive play.
Look at Wall saying, no, review that. He wasn't there.
If it was up to the players, all of them been reviews. But
well, guess what? Houston is calling a timeout. The challenge was effective for Houston. John Wall gets the assist, not in the scorebook, but he does get 2 points. So it's actually now 87-79. 4th free throw of the game for Wall. And he is 4 for 4 at the line. 18 points, 4 assists. And his team leads by 9. Beal misses. The 4th quarter struggles continue. Wall against Beal. Oladipo for 3. That is rough. And now Wall gets tripped by Bonga. If you look at what the Wizards invested in John Wall, Alex McLean was training with him nonstop. Jesse Phillips was assisting in the rehab nonstop. They went into this offseason and season anticipating Wall being here and hoping that Wall would be here. The trade came up, and Drew, maybe you disagree, but I think hindsight might be 20/20, but you still make that trade every time.
yeah, I mean, it was an untradeable contract. You got to remember 2 weeks before it actually went down. Right. So it wasn't an untradeable contract. It was a tradable contract. But the way it all went down, I think it could have been done better. But when is a trade ever go smoothly with the emotions involved on both sides?
Westbrook and Wall.
Yep.
And now double technicals.
And look at talking about emotions being involved. And these are the 2 guys that got traded for each other.
Beal comes in and trying to settle things down. Westbrook is hot right now.
You gotta love it, though.
Honestly, I hope it fires Westbrook up and it gets the Wizards going to make that run here in the final 5-16.
They definitely need it.
Wall for his first 3. There it is. 1 of 6 from downtown. He's got 24 tonight. Where does this team go? Drew, you said it before. Doesn't matter who they have. The fourth quarter struggles are still the same.
It's still the same. They still have an opportunity to win these ball games, and they let it slip during that time. Right around the 10-minute mark, 8-minute mark, sometimes even less than that. Sometimes the 5-minute mark. They kind of get caught in the jam, and it comes with a scoring drought from Brad and defensive lapses, if you ask me, on the defensive end.
107-88. The Wizards will fall to 3-10. Houston will improve to 7-9. John Wall gets the best of this matchup. 24 points, 5 assists, but he got the win. Tonight, Bradley Beal and Trae Young, two of the most explosive scorers in the game, will go at each other. Coming up next on NBC Sports Washington. Trae Young, that hesitation, rebound by Lopez. Robinson gets fouled. They're going to count it. The foul's going to be against Collins. Here's Capella. And a good rebound by Westbrook. Davis Bertans at the scores table getting set to check in. Westbrook, there it is. We saw Westbrook in the game against Houston in that fourth quarter really start to be more aggressive going downhill to the hoop. Gallinari, nothing but net from the top of the key.
I mean, that's the only way right now, I believe, Gallinari can score the ball. He's working his way back into playing shape, and you have to run him off the three-point line. You can't give him open looks because at his age and his capabilities of knocking down that shot, I mean, that's all he can do. If you let him shoot that, he's going to make it.
Like that?
Come on now.
Nice rotation. Len comes over to pick up Gallinari. Reddish back rims the three, and the rebound for Garrison Matthews. Westbrook able to find Hachimura, the one-handed slam. Welcome back, Rui. Westbrook with his second three of the game, and Russell Westbrook, he's got 10 points so far. Young, rebound for Westbrook. Wizards have numbers as Young is slow to get up. Westbrook to the hoop, finishes, and Westbrook's got 12, and a timeout taken here by Lloyd Pierce and Atlanta. Trae Young, that's just his second field goal in the game. And now he got a technical foul, I believe, on Rondo. Jason Goebel quickly comes in to break things up. I think we got double technicals. One against Rondo, one against Westbrook. Collins, he lost it. Nice job, quick hands by Westbrook. Westbrook is playing differently tonight than we've seen so far this year. Much more aggressive and assertive. Beal having to work so hard. Here's Westbrook for three. That's his third three tonight. Westbrook goes right at Herter, able to finish with Capella coming over. And Westbrook's got 19. Trae Young lobbing it up to Capella. Capella misses. Collins gets another rebound. And this time Collins able to put it in.
Yeah, they're just beasts on the offensive glass. One of the best in the league.
That's goaltending by Capella. Gallinari against Westbrook.
That's all he can do is shoot. I mean, and guys just let him shoot.
He's 4 of 5 from the floor.
Can't even move right now.
11 points. Westbrook off the glass. 24 for Russell Westbrook. Here is Gallinari against Neto. Does he just try to shoot over him? He make him put him on the floor, and he can't make it.
His shoe came off.
Westbrook attacking the hoop, and he gets fouled by Okongwu. Westbrook will push it down, maybe go for a 2-for-1. Here's Neto for three, and Howell Neto.
Howell Neto sided 3 tonight.
By the way, I finished Cobra Kai. All 3 seasons, yeah. I like it. I'm a big fan. If you like Karate Kid, I think you're going to like Cobra Kai.
I love Karate Kid. I actually showed my son the first 3 Karate Kids, and when he saw Cobra Kai, he was like, are they adults now? He was hyped. Little Drew was hyped.
Russell Westbrook just got teed up and ejected.
And Rondo is egging it on.
Second player tonight for the Wizards to get ejected. It was Rondo egging him on. And they're going to say that Westbrook kind of shoved Rondo, and that's the reason for the second tee. Russell Westbrook with Bradley Beal, Denny Avdia at the 3, Rui Hachimura at the 4, and Robin Lopez will start at the center position. For the Brooklyn Nets, no James Harden, Kyrie Irving, Bruce Brown in the backcourt with Joe Harris, Kevin Durant, and DeAndre Jordan. Westbrook against Harris, goes at him, aggressive, misses, gets his own miss, puts it back up and in, and we see Westbrook picking up where he left off. And that's being aggressive going to the hoop. Ish Smith kicks it out to Russell Westbrook. Quick 3, and Westbrook able to hit it. Russell Westbrook has been improving his three-point shot the last few games. Westbrook with the left. He's done so well operating down there for the Wizards. Former teammates from last year in Houston. Westbrook knocks down his second 3, and now it's a 10-point ball game. You
can see the carryover from the Hawks game. That Russell Westbrook has it going now. He has confidence in that three-point shot.
Love the attack by Russell Westbrook. Pulled it out. Perry's got 3 fouls. He went at him patiently. Westbrook against Kyrie Irving. Westbrook, beautiful move off the glass. Russell Westbrook's got 15. And something, again, has changed for Westbrook. He says he's healthy, but ever since that technical with John Wall, he has been more aggressive. Westbrook going at Harris again. 17 now for Westbrook.
Looking alive.
Durant to Brown, and Brown able to save it. Luwawu-Cabarrot on a broken play. Beal can't get the rebound. Westbrook does get the block this time, but then falls down, and the outlet pass goes out of bounds.
Great chase down block by Russ.
Durant against Beal. Beal goes down trying to get the charge, and Beal just looks at the officials like nothing. Westbrook quickly back the other way. 19 first-half points for Russell Westbrook. And if you watch the Wizards earlier this year and now are tuning in, you're saying it's a different Westbrook playing.
As Russell Westbrook continues to attack the basket.
Westbrook this time the pull-up from the elbow. Westbrook's got 23.
And that's the confidence. You can see the release. There's no hesitation. There's no pump fake. There's just a pull-up.
So really, this is a teaching moment right now by Scott Brooks because of the lapse in the rotation by Denny Avdia. He goes to Davis Bertans, the veteran. He needs somebody to make sure they don't leave the shooter in Joe Harris wide open. Lopez, little hook shot over Jordan. And Lopez has 8 points and 3 rebounds. Harris again left wide open.
Oh my. I mean, I'm not even opposed to whoever's guarding Joe Harris. Don't even look at the rim on the offensive end. Find him already while you're playing offense. If it's that hard to find him in transition.
Bertans able to hit the 3, gets fouled, and that was just a sigh of relief as Bruce Brown fouled him. Bertans is like, man, finally I got one to go. That wasn't just a buzzer-beating runner. Mo Wagner to the hoop. The two-handed dunk.
Wizards are making them pay every time. After the timeouts, drawing up a great play. Credit Coach Brooks.
Smith, a corner 3. Ish Smith is having his best game of the season. 13 points on 6 of 9 from the floor. Westbrook comes right back with a 3 of his own. He's got 26. Westbrook, 7 on the shot clock. Will pull up for 3. Short. Westbrook steals it, has 2 seconds, finds Wagner, puts it up in time, and hits it. Mo Wagner with 16 points on 7 of 8 from the floor. Westbrook, wow, difficult angle. Cut off along the baseline by Luwawu-Cabarrot, and still finishes for 28 points on the night. Bruce Brown got free underneath. He misses it. Wide open. Westbrook against Brown. Westbrook goes at Brown and draws a foul against him. He'll go back to the free throw line, and now a double technical foul.
So you can't say and one no more?
Gediminas Petrides is the one who tees both Brown and Westbrook up.
Too small. I I mean, that's not
worthy of a technical foul.
Come on now.
Irving, the pull-up jumper. Kyrie Irving, he's got 17 now. Up to a 6-point lead. Westbrook exploding to the hoop. Russell Westbrook with 33. Irving starting to heat up now. He's got 19. Irving for 3. Kyrie Irving taking over now, has scored the last 3 possessions for Brooklyn. Beal, he gets fouled. A chance for a 3-point play for Beal, and he extends that streak as he is now at 26 points tonight. It is 15 straight with at least 25 to open up the season. Durant. Westbrook with the rebound. That's his 10th. He's got a double-double. Westbrook leaves it back for Matthews. Garrison Matthews gets the bump, and Matthews will go to the line. They switch. Now Matthews on Durant. Shot clock to 4. Durant over Matthews. Nothing Garrison Matthews could do on that. 31 for Durant.
Kyrie and KD, they're not looking to pass right now in this next 3 minutes.
Beal, what a difficult shot that was. 29 for Beal. It is a shootout here at Capital One Arena between Brooklyn and Washington. Irving. Westbrook, good box out with the rebound. Here comes Westbrook. He gets fouled. Does he get the roll? Yes, and one. A chance to cut it to 1. A 1-point ball game.
Oh, see that play, Kevin Durant historically changed the game, changed that particular play call right there.
Durant gets fouled. He'll have to go back to the free throw line to get 2 more. Bertans will be called for his 4th foul. Here's Beal. He attacks the hoop, and he gets fouled by Irving. Bradley Beal, unbelievable. They come over to double. Harris in the corner for 3. Harris again, his 8th 3. And a foul against Brown, and Hachimura will go to the free throw line. Ish Smith on Irving. Bertans gets called for the foul. Durant with 37. Hachimura for 3. Rui hits a big 3. Brings it back to within 2. Shot clock at 6. Harris throws it up. Rebound Beal. Up ahead, here comes Westbrook, down by 2. Westbrook to the hoop with the left. Tie game.
Tough.
Irving, the free throw line jumper. Brooklyn back on top by 2, and Scott Brooks will call his final timeout of the game. Beal, step back for the tie. And the rebound by Green, and there's the foul by Westbrook. 3-point game. Here's Beal. Back to Westbrook. Westbrook for 3. No, Bertans can't control the rebound. And it's Brooklyn ball with 14 seconds. They get it to Irving. He wants to get fouled. There it is. 5-point game, 12.3. They got to go quick. Beal will pull up for 3. He hits it.
Big hit.
35 for Beal. 2-point game. Matthews with a steal. Here's Westbrook for 3. He hits it. Wizards up by 1.
Wow. Did I just see that, JK?
Are you kidding me?
Talk about turn of events.
Down by 5, and they score 6 in a span of 7 seconds.
Here's Brad right here with the pull-up. Great shot. And this is what I like right here. Look at Garrison here. Garrison Matthews. Get that to Russell Westbrook for the 3. I mean, did that just happen?
They haven't even put the 3 points on the board for Westbrook. He should have 41. Harris to inbound. Looking for Durant. Durant loses it, and it's going to be out of bounds as Westbrook tried to save it. That was a dangerous move by Westbrook. Longa on the inbounds. 2.9. Irving can't move. That should have been a travel. He missed the layup anyway. There's a foul. Hang on. There is a foul.
The foul occurred with 0.7 remaining on the
the fourth quarter.
All right, he makes the first. He gets it to go. He was trying to miss. Only 0.7 of a second. Don't foul. Harris to inbound. Durant doesn't get it off in time, and the Wizards are going to win this one 149-146. Unbelievable. First time Russell Westbrook is playing back-to-backs all season. For the Houston Rockets, losers of 5 in a row. John Wall at the point guard position, David Nwaba, House, Tate, and Cousins.
Let's not forget the heated exchange between Russell Westbrook and John Wall the last time these two teams met in Houston. And I don't know, could that be more incentive for Russell Westbrook to play his first back-to-back of the season?
Scott Brooks said it had nothing to do with that, as Wall puts up a 3 and misses. I think Scott Brooks has to say that. I think you and I personally believe that there is something of that.
Well, there's an unspoken word out there in the NBA when it comes to competing against your peers. And if Russell Westbrook does not play tonight, I mean, that says something, you know. And Russell Westbrook knows that, and he's too much of a competitor to let this one slide and let John Wall come here to this arena and him not having a chance to defend himself from that last game.
Nwaba misses the 3. Here comes Westbrook. Westbrook leaves it off for Wagner, and Mo Wagner gives the Wizards a 4-0 lead. Here's Cousins putting up a 3. Back rims it. 1 of 5 are the Rockets to start off this game, and Westbrook kicks it. Matthews in the corner for 3. Garrison Matthews, who did not score yesterday, has a 3 and gives the Wizards a 7-point lead. Westbrook against Brown. Shot clock to 3. Westbrook with the left. Nice finish there by Russell Westbrook.
Great move.
7 seconds to go in the quarter. Here's Westbrook against Brown. Finds Bertans off the pick. Bertans puts the 3 up and in. Nice pick set by Lopez to free up Bertans, and Bertans thought he was fouled. Westbrook says, hey, stop the arguing. Let's go. Let's be happy we got the 3 and got the shot off. That should be goaltending, and it is, as House took it off the backboard. And you pointed this out. It's good veteran move. Get it up on the glass quick.
Especially when you're a smaller player. Just like in that first quarter, the Wizards got to the bonus early. Let's see if they can continue drawing contact on the offensive end. Get back there.
Westbrook's got 8, now 4 of 8 from the floor. Wall went to go pick up Wagner. That could have been dangerous for Mo Wagner, and you could see he still is trying to stretch out. And you just hope it's not a groin injury for Mo now. Westbrook, pull up off the glass. That goes. Westbrook 5 for 12. He's in double figures with 10 and 6 assists.
Well, get up. You got to get up right now. You got to push up on the ball. You can't let John Wall just dribble, and then go past you.
Beal says, I'll get the ball from under the bleachers, and I'll knock down a jumper. I've got 21 now.
You saw Mark Davis and Mitchell Irvin. They were like, I'm not going under there to go get it. And those are the officials.
Beal from 16. 23 for Beal. Timeout taken here by Stephen Silas and the Rockets.
Good play right there.
Beal for 3.
That was a great play right there. John Wall and Nwaba did not know what to do on that 1-2 pick and roll. Actually pick and pop with Bradley Beal and Russell Westbrook.
Mo Wagner will try this 3. Back rims it. Rebound for Westbrook. Finds Wagner underneath for the easy dunk.
Yeah, I don't know what the Wizards are waiting for. They can destroy this unit in the paint and at the rim. You saw Russell Westbrook go and grab that rebound to complete a triple-double on the night, and then finding Mo at the rim to get another assist.
And there's Wagner with the steal. Westbrook's got Bertans. Bertans, that's a goaltend. And there you go.
Good job getting that ball on the glass early.
Tate spins. And the rebound for Westbrook, who has his 6th triple-double of the season. Nice feed for Neto. Pretty. 14-point Wizard lead. 8:45 to play here in the fourth quarter. Wizards looking for back-to-back wins as Westbrook banks it in. Now 6 of 20. 12 points on the night. The Wizards trying for back-to-back wins for the 2nd time this year. Beal, he says, I got hit on the arm and I can still make it. He's got 37. So a 10-point lead takes some more time off the clock. They try to double Westbrook. He tries to split it. Leaves it off for Hachimura to the reverse. And Rui Hachimura's got 12 points and 8 rebounds. Westbrook along the baseline there for the dunk and the foul to put the exclamation point on this one.
Russell Westbrook get into that baseline with the rip through and trying to show everybody that he's not as old as you think he is. A little chin up.
John Wall in his return, 29 and 11. Beal, he's upset right now. He doesn't like the sloppy finish to this game. 131 to 119. And now you can hold it, and no more turnovers, and this game is over. The Wizards get back-to-back wins, beating Boston yesterday in a matinee, beating Houston here tonight. Wall with Ish Smith. And there's the hug with Alex McLean. Tonight, the starting lineups. This is a first. The first time this season the Wizards have had the same starting lineup for 4 straight games. So what does that mean? Beal and Westbrook in the backcourt, Garrison Matthews, Rui Hachimura, and Mo Wagner up front. For the Portland Trailblazers, winners of 6 in a row, they're going with Damian Lillard and Gary Trent Jr. in the backcourt, Derek Jones Jr., Robert Covington, and Enes Kanter. Here's Hachimura, nice pump fake. Westbrook. Kick out, Wagner, that's a corner 3, and Mo hits the first field goal of the game. They're saying it's a 2 right now. A 3 by Derek Jones Jr., no good. Rebound for Westbrook. Running the floor is Hachimura, and Rui Hachimura's got a quick 4.
You're going to see lineups tonight where Carmelo Anthony will be playing center.
First jumper is good for Westbrook. Russell Westbrook had a triple-double in the first meeting. It was a loss.
You're going to have to guard the three-point line tonight. I mean, it is imperative. The Trailblazers are doing a great job this season of shooting the 3, not even shooting them, but making them.
Garrison Matthews makes his 3. The Blazers average 16.3 3-point field goals made per game. By the way, substitution, it's Alex Len now in, maybe to use that pick and roll that you talked about, as Garrison Matthews on the curl, able to finish nearly a goaltend by Gary Trent Jr. Nice move by Beal to get free off that curl. You know, we talk about Beal being a great scorer in 3 different levels, but he's improved with the ball. How about just that move without the ball? Westbrook, the hesitation, got it, and the foul. Russell Westbrook's got 4 points, 5 assists, a chance for a 3-point play at the line. Westbrook again to the hoop. Again, he finishes. Westbrook's got 6. Neto for 3. That's good. How will Neto able to hit the 3? Westbrook against Trent. And there's a foul and 1.
Yeah, is that a continuation?
That definitely is continuation. You even heard Westbrook say, and 1. Westbrook has made his last 3 free throws. 11 points for Westbrook. Notice what has happened. It's a 10-0 run, but Portland has 2 points in the quarter, and there's a turnover. Here comes Westbrook. He's got Bonga, shovels it to him. Bonga able to make it a 2-point game. Beal, the elbow jumper, 16. And now a technical foul, I think, against Beal. Westbrook. Westbrook off the glass again. Russell Westbrook's got 13 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists.
Hachimura puts it on the floor, tries to go against Dame. Step back jumper. Rebound. Westbrook.
Great defense from Gary, and then Dame followed up. But that possession is not over until you recover the basketball.
Westbrook with 15 points, 6 of 8 shooting in a season in which he has struggled with his field goal percentage. He and Beal 14 of 21 for 35 points in the first half. Blazers have tied this up at 65 apiece. Westbrook will get the jumper. Hachimura over to Westbrook. Wagner tries to power it up. Westbrook looking for his jumper. And Russell Westbrook, 20 points on 8 for 11 shooting tonight. Westbrook eyeing the clock. Closes the gap against Hood. Spinning to his right. Fouled as he goes up. And gets it to fall. Westbrook with 22 points. Blazers will have a few ticks on the clock to try to get something going here. Trent Jr. will try the three. It's short. Westbrook the loose ball.
With Jordan, Rocco now has tied Porzingis for that NBA record of 4 blocks and 2 threes in 3 consecutive games.
Avdia with the lay-in to tie things up at 93 apiece. Under 9 minutes left in this game. Westbrook trying to find Lopez. Lopez, good positioning.
That's that height advantage we're just talking about.
Westbrook dribbles it back out, guarded by Jones. Pull-up jumper for Westbrook is good. Wizards, they're up by 4. Westbrook's got 23, 10, and 11.
Jones Jr. elevates. Westbrook, Hachimura, quick answer. Coach Scott Brooks screaming one more stop. Trent Jr. for 3. It's short.
That's a good possession. Skip pass over the top to your guy who's making 3.2 threes a game and shooting 44% from 3.
Bertans with a big shot for the Wizards. Their lead is now 9.
You want to keep the clock running. You're handing the ball off, keeping it middle field, and handing it to your running back to keep pushing the chains, keeping the clock going.
And there's Westbrook now at 27, makes it a 10-point lead. Lillard will step back for 3, does not go. The putback is good by Covington. 7 seconds to go. Hachimura's got it to Bertans. No need to shoot, and the Wizards will win 4 in a row.
So we take a look at the Spectrum starting lineups. No AD, so who steps in? Kyle Kuzma. No Dennis Schroeder, so Wesley Matthews gets the call again tonight. So obviously the rotations messed up again, and the coach tinkering with them. Hopefully Schroeder will be back by Friday. For the Wizards, well, you got Bradley Beal and Russell Westbrook. How are you going to stop that backcourt? You're probably not. Mo Wagner, former Laker, and Rui Hachimura. What a consistent player he is from Gonzaga.
Westbrook, nice crossover, getting all the way to the hoop, showing off for the hometown. Kuzma playing with 2 fouls, turns it over. Wagner saves it here to Westbrook. Westbrook leaves it back for Wagner. Nice feed by Russell Westbrook.
That right there was a dime.
Ish Smith still out with a quad, will be out for a while.
Yes, it is. I mean, that's their second and third leading scorers on the Lakers, Schroeder and Davis. So that's a big drop-off in the scoring department.
As Westbrook misses both, gets the rebound, will go back up with it off the glass. And Westbrook now has 7 points.
Those opportunities will be available tonight, even at the free throw line.
Westbrook, he's got the made field goal and a chance for a 3-point play. And Westbrook, he gets that roll, so a 3-point play. 10 points for Russell Westbrook. Lopez under the hoop, and Robin Lopez with his first points. Those are the first bench points of the night for the Wizards. Avdia the board. Here's Westbrook lobbing it up, the alley-oop to Bradley Beal.
Give the Lakers a taste of their own medicine. Looks like they don't want to run back on transition defense. Make them pay.
Kuzma, a corner 3. It's short. The rebound for Westbrook. The Wizards will look to run down by 14. Westbrook with the cradle and the finger roll.
That's going to be there all night, especially in transition after bad shots, bad misses.
Westbrook to the hoop, lays it in with the left.
You're going to get what you want if you're patient against the Lakers.
Garrison Matthews steps into this 3 and knocks it down. So this one he was ready for.
He was ready for that. He was ready for that when he saw him get that ball in his wheelhouse and let it fly.
Westbrook against Boris. Pull-up jumper, got it. 6-point game, Wizards can go 2 for 1. Westbrook doing just that. He's got 19 now and 10 rebounds.
Whatever game plan you had coming into this ball game, just throw it out the window. You get the fourth quarter, you're down 6 points after that missed layup by Morris. What are you going to do now?
Westbrook exploding to the hoop. He's got 21, and it's down to a 4-point deficit. Westbrook to Lopez. Hook shot over Harrell. Let's not forget, Harrell's got 4. Can you get him that other foul?
Yeah, you got to be strategic. Coach Brooks, know the ball.
James switched off now on Neto. And tried to skip the pass to the corner. Avdia with the steal. Nice bounce pass into the corner. Bertans for 3. Bertans got it, and it's down to a 1-point lead. It's Lopez against Caruso. And Lopez gets it to Westbrook. Wizards trying to take the lead. Here's Avdia for 3. Denny Avdia gives the Wizards the lead in the 4th quarter. Into the corner. Caldwell Pope for 3. No. And the rebound by Avdia. That's a big board. Westbrook up ahead in traffic off the glass with the left.
Good finish by Russ. And that's what the Wizards been able to do all night.
Westbrook in the paint. Finds Bertans. Catch and shoot. 3. Got it. Wizards lead by 8. Their largest of the game. Westbrook gets it back thanks to Bertans. Westbrook goes at Kuzma. We've got a foul, and Westbrook will shoot free throws. He's just 3 of 7 at the line tonight. Gasol. Kick out. Kuzma for 3. That's a big shot for Kyle Kuzma as Rui Hachimura cheated off of him. And Kuzma, he's got 14 now. Westbrook to the corner. Hachimura trying to make up for it, and does.
That's how you do it. If you give him a 3, go make one. Good job by Rui answering the call.
Into the corner. Caruso open for 3. Misses. Tip back. Caldwell Pope has it to James.
That's a charge.
James pushes off. No call.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow, because it's LeBron James.
Yep.
That's why.
No doubt. No doubt. Beal.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be a foul against Morris, so Beal will go back to the free throw line. And now they lead by 3. Avdia again on James. James, good defense. Kuzma's got the rebound. Caldwell Pope knocks it down and ties it. Westbrook, kick out. Avdia for 3. Denny Avdia, his second 3. That's a big one. And a timeout called here by LA. Hachimura on James. Shot clock to 7. James wants to step back for 3. No, there's the box out and the rebound by Avdia. And we got a jump ball. Avdia and Caruso will jump it up. Caruso got it anyway. James. Don't foul. LeBron James has it. 1-point game.
Now they have to.
And they gave it to Westbrook. That's one where you got to look for Beal. This is the first. Now you only need 2 to tie if Westbrook can hit this. He does. And now a timeout for the Lakers. Their final timeout. Westbrook on James. James.
There it is.
And he just got an and-one opportunity. It's short, hot, and Westbrook has the rebound. Beal has it, picked up by Caldwell Pope. 7 seconds to go. Wizards looking for 5 in a row. Here comes Beal. Beal will step back, put it up. Beal off, and we're going to overtime.
That's how you do that possession right there.
It's Beal and Westbrook, Hachimura, Lopez, and Bertans. Westbrook the jumper. 28 for Westbrook. Wizards by 2. Shot clock to 5. James against Lopez. Step back jumper ties the game up at 117. Westbrook 1 assist shy of another triple-double. Westbrook goes right past Gasol. Great awareness by the 9-time All-NBA player. Beal. That's his first field goal of the 4th quarter and overtime, and the Wizards now have a 4-point lead. They double James again. Caruso draws the foul. Is it going to be a shooting foul? And it will be. He makes them both. Beal nearly lost the dribble, got it back. The reverse with the left. Oh, Bradley Beal Shot clock to 8. Here's James. Driving to the hoop, takes a bump, no whistle, able to finish. LeBron's got 31. Beal gets the shot up and in.
Tough.
Huge shot.
Tough.
James, Caldwell-Pope, a 3. That's a big one by Caldwell-Pope. It's a 1-point game. They get it to Bertans. Now Westbrook has it, and it's got to be a continuation.
That's not how they drew it up, I don't think.
They knew Westbrook was the guy they wanted to foul. It was a foul by LeBron James. Short again. Now do you foul? We've talked about it. James will put up a 3. No good. Kuzma's got it for the tie. No, and the Wizards have won 5 in a row.
Good job.
This one in overtime. Avdia had those 8 big points in the 4th. Beal 33, Westbrook 32. This is what we call a winning streak as the Wizards improve to 11-17 and hand LA their 3rd straight loss. After their best road trip in 4 years, the Wizards return home to Capital One Arena tonight to take on Karl Anthony Towns and the T-Wolves.
The end of game situation, Dave, that Denver game. When you see the video of what Denver did, it's the new NBA, right? Everybody fanned out for a 3-point shot versus trying to get the easy layup as Hachimura gets the lefty jump hook to go. And everybody's been talking so much about Bradley Beal and Russell Westbrook, but Hachimura, Dave, since he's come back from his time off, he missed a handful of games middle of the season so far. They've been really gangbusters.
Wagner looking for another, and man, does he ever get a roll on that one. Well, Wagner had that 30-15 game at Target Center, not this past meeting, but the previous season. And then, Jim, he didn't play in the last game at Target Center. No. Wagner, nice ball movement there by the Wizards. And Wagner able to get another bucket. He's got 8 points already. Westbrook pulls up. Long rebound, tapped back to Neto. Avdia. And the finger roll finish for the Israeli. Westbrook, long 2, and Russell Westbrook connects on that. First make from the field in 5 attempts for Westbrook.
Really, when you think about Malik Beasley, his free throw rate, as Westbrook knocks that down, the free throw is worse. I mean, it's just not as good.
Westbrook, speaking of athletic, and the Wizards now have gone back in front. Russell Westbrook up to 11 points. Westbrook from the elbow, and Russell Westbrook is percolating right now.
That's the shot that when you watch him warm up before the game, he's dribbling into that elbow jump shot from a lot of different angles.
Beal, that's one of the first easy looks he's gotten tonight. It's only a second made bucket. Beal underneath. Jim, I was going to make the point, though, the Wolves have done a great job making the Wizards use a ton of clock and get shot attempts in this game for the team that is #1 in pace. The Wizards don't want to play slow. Beal gets into the paint, and Bradley Beal, Jim, he's been awfully quiet in this half. He now is in double figures, but you just hope you can keep him down.
Oh, he's going to go off in the second half. You have to account for that.
Towns keeps his dribble alive against Wagner. Wagner tries to see
real flopper
he can get a whistle. Towns gets the bucket. Westbrook all the way through traffic, and they're going to call the goaltends on Karl Anthony Towns. Towns thought about the 3. The opening to Vanderbilt closed quickly. Westbrook gets the screen from Lopez and then throws it down. The one-handed hammer for Westbrook, who looks like he's well on his way to getting another triple-double.
How fast has this all transpired?
Davis Bertans, he was 0-4 from three-point range in the first half. In this half, he's 3 of 3. Culver able to take it away and then give it right back. And they get it to Hachimura underneath. By the way, Jim, Bradley Beal on the bench, likely not to see the floor again in this third quarter. 17 points for him in the quarter. He averages over 10 per game in the third quarter. Bertans looking for another, has another. That's ridiculous. Jalen Noel.
How's that not a foul?
Wizards come up with the basketball.
Unbelievable.
Westbrook attacking Naz Reid and finishing over Naz Reid. Westbrook does have his triple-double. He's had it for a while. He's got 19 points, 14 rebounds, and 11 assists. And that will do it. Bradley Beal, 34 points, just about on his season average. Slight tick over it. And another triple-double out of Russell Westbrook.
As Valanciunas will jump center, there is Ja Morant. He is electrifying. It'll be Mo Wagner jumping center against Valanciunas. Brent Barnaky tosses it up, and it will be Memphis to start with the ball.
Well, you're going to have to value the basketball tonight. If there's any other game to take care of the ball and not turn it over and get good shots, it's tonight, where Memphis is leading the league in two categories: deflections and steals.
And points off turnovers. Westbrook finds Wagner in the paint. Got it. And the foul. And that's what you'd love. If you can get Valanciunas in early foul trouble, that would be a huge bonus. How important is it for this team to get off to a good start tonight after the really tough loss in Boston on Sunday?
It's huge because you want to keep the momentum as Garrison Matthews knocks down that three, and that's a good sign for him.
Westbrook finds Wagner underneath as Valanciunas came over to double. Really good awareness by both Westbrook and Wagner.
Yeah, outside of Valanciunas, there's not going to be any shot blockers around the rim. So point paints, they should be magnified.
Here's Hachimura again. This time he'll lay it in off the backboard. Brooks dribbled it off his own foot. Here comes Westbrook. Morant's going to let him go. Westbrook's going to throw it down. And a timeout will be taken here by Taylor Jenkins in Memphis. Westbrook will try the three, and Westbrook nothing but net right there.
Yeah, Russell Westbrook is off to a fantastic start in this game already, not with just his scoring, but his ability to distribute the ball to others. 5 assists.
Westbrook steps back, top of the key three. Russell Westbrook is 2 for 2 from 3. He's got 9 points and 5 assists so far. Bertans has it, leaves it back for Westbrook. The lob to Avdia off the glass. What a beautiful pass by Westbrook. That's his 6th assist.
Coming out that timeout at the end of the first quarter, you can see already that Coach Brooks is drawing up plays for Davis as Russell Westbrook stays hot from downtown.
You're right, he has that look. Shot clock down to 6. Westbrook to Lopez in the paint. 11 points, 7 assists for Westbrook. In the paint, look at that move. Oh, got it in the foul. That's number 3 against Valanciunas.
Yeah, he has eye of the tiger.
Look at him get up to cover that ball. Finds Lopez, zips him the pass for the dunk. That's his 8th assist already. Westbrook pushing, 4 seconds to go. Finds Wagner. Mo gets it off in time, beats the buzzer. So that'll make it a 71-56 deficit. Nice assist by Westbrook to Lopez, and Lopez has 14 points now.
We're talking, and by the end of dinner, Jerry West asked me, he said, do you want to work out tomorrow? And it was a weird question because I thought to myself, that's what I'm here for. This is a pre-draft. This is a pre-draft workout. That's what I'm here for. And then he said, the reason why I'm asking you and giving you a choice if you want to work out, if you're available at 4, we're taking you. And I was all like, you know what? Thanks for that knowledge and that insight, but I still want to work out.
Good answer.
Yeah, and I think that's probably was, that answer was probably what sealed the deal for them to get me at 4. I didn't know if it was a bait question or what, but I was there to work out.
There was huge promise for Winslow coming out of Duke.
Yeah, well, he was a grown man before he entered Duke, coming out of high school, and just haven't seen the development over the last couple of seasons. I think Miami kind of had, that situation kind of ran its course, and he got to Memphis.
Oh, Neto hits the corner 3. Neto against Morant. Finds Westbrook, puts up the three, got it. And the Wizards are within 11. Westbrook, a little hesitation. Len in the paint, puts it up and in over Valanciunas. Alex Len with 4 points now. Again, it's a 12-point game. Morant in the paint, that's what he does. Points in the paint for Memphis.
That's his shot right there, that little baby floater. Saw him before the game, pre-game, working on that.
Bradley Beal left open, and he's like, I haven't had an open shot all night. Melton now guarding Beal. Westbrook gets to the hoop, puts it in, 10-point game. Westbrook 23 points, Beal 23 points. Here's Avdia for three. Back-to-back threes for Denny Avdia. This was a game tonight where the Wizards, they fell behind by as many as 23. And it was just too much to make up. And this is a team that trailed by 2 after the first quarter, and they were in it. Westbrook was having a great start. Beal, give a lot of credit to Dillon Brooks. Dillon Brooks really locked up Bradley Beal in a way that we haven't really seen this year. It wasn't that Beal just didn't shoot well. He shot okay. He just couldn't get open. A look at the starting lineups for the Wizards. It is the same one we've grown accustomed to. Beal and Westbrook in the backcourt, with Matthews, Hachimura, and Wagner up front. For the Clippers, a late change, as we mentioned. Reggie Jackson and Patrick Beverley now in the backcourt. Leonard Batum and Serge Ibaka up front. Good deflection and a steal here by Westbrook. Westbrook will throw it down again.
Great read by Russell Westbrook, knowing that they needed to make that pass to initiate the offense. You saw the post-up numbers and the comparison between Rui Hachimura and Kawhi Leonard. So if you were Coach Brooks in that possession, you're going to go put Rui right on that post. And you know what? It's still not over as Russell Westbrook hits that mid-range jump shot. With Terrence Mann now having an assignment guarding Rui Hachimura, you still look at him in the post.
Westbrook for three. Russell Westbrook hits the three. He was 3 of 7 on Tuesday night against Memphis from downtown. Oh, there's Westbrook again with a steal. Finds Neto, and Neto misses. The tip is good. Russell Westbrook is there. So the Clippers will get the final shot. 9 seconds to go.
This is a good game. I think the Wizards, they won the first quarter. They took advantage of Kawhi being in foul trouble and Paul George being a late scratch to the night.
Russell Westbrook's got 11 early points here for the Wizards. Westbrook, beautiful find for Lopez. Oh, was that pretty?
That's one way to score the ball. Getting good looks at the rim, not just settling for outside jump shots.
Hachimura, the pull-up, nice. Nothing but net.
That is nice. I tell
that's
you what,
his game.
I mean, and that's almost a signature Kawhi Leonard move right there.
Mo Wagner got it, and the foul took it strong against Ibaka.
Clippers with 15 turnovers in the game.
The Wizards are middle of the pack in terms of protecting the basketball. Clippers on the higher end of that, but boy, they are struggling right now.
Westbrook on Leonard. They're trying to lob it to him. He gets doubled.
Now you're going to have to rotate. You have to rotate. Oh,
Westbrook
wow.
just takes it away. Bounce pass. Hachimura kicks it. And it's going to be out of bounds. A wasted opportunity for the Wizards. Westbrook back to Wagner. Here's a three from Mo Wagner. That's what you want from him, and he delivers. Got to watch the lob. Instead, it's a skip pass to Batum.
That's Bertans.
They're lucky Batum misses it. Westbrook doesn't have numbers. Will pull up against Leonard off the glass. Maybe you should try that from the free throw.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, the degree of difficulty on that shot versus the free throw.
Here's Bertans for three, looking for his first and makes it. A big shot right there for Davis Bertans as the Wizards trail again by 2. Westbrook, no, Bertans back tips it. Westbrook for three, got it, and the Wizards back on top by 1.
Good job by Davis.
Now it's Kennard on Westbrook. Bertans goes back door, throws down the alley-oop. Ho-ho!
And that's doing something different.
Even Westbrook was shocked about that. Watch this, and if we had the reaction by Westbrook, that's the best part of it all.
You're supposed to know your personnel right here, I guess.
Watch Westbrook.
He's in a maze.
Westbrook to Lopez, and Lopez able to put it in and tie the game at 89. Beal back to Westbrook. Good pump fake. He goes to the hoop, hangs, takes the contact, and finishes.
Bet you his ex-teammate Serge Ibaka knew not to go block that one, huh? And Russ knew what to do.
Westbrook got it, and the foul as he draws the foul against Mann. That'll be the 4th team foul. Leonard off the back of the rim, rebound for Westbrook. They get the stop. Bertans for 3, yes! Just like that, back to 1. Westbrook tried to get to Wagner. He gets it back. Shot clock down to 6. Westbrook gets in the paint, kicks to Wagner for 3. Mo's got it, and the Wizards have the lead.
And that is special right there. The Wizards can get Mo Wagner to hit that down with consistency. It's going to make the offense flow that much better as Russell Westbrook has.
Beal, the elbow jumper, and Beal's got 31. Wizards lead by 4.
That's not need to get up and pressure your man right now. Play without fouling.
Batum for 3. Rebound for Westbrook. An 8-0 Wizards run. They lead by 4. Westbrook to Wagner for 3. This one is long. Hachimura tips it. Bertans behind the back, and we're gonna have a loose ball foul called against Beverly.
That was a situation where it's time and score, knowing the time situation where the clock is and knowing if you have to score or run the timeout.
Shot clock to 9, and we're gonna have an offensive foul called against Leonard. Bradley Beal took a shot. Do you try to foul Westbrook?
Well, you have the Shaq rule
right there.
Yeah.
And he makes 1 of 2. And a timeout taken here by Tyloo. Batum for 3, and that snaps a 4-minute drought without a field goal. Brings the game to within 4. Westbrook has the ball, and that's what LA wants. They want him with the ball. He gets the roll, makes them both. Clutch free throws there by Westbrook.
Yes, they were.
Here comes Leonard. He'll pull up for 3 to make it a 1-point game. And they have a timeout, the Wizards do. Beal trying to get free. He does. There's the trap. There's no timeout. Beal gets fouled.
You're playing topside. You're forcing them to the basket for 2s. If Brad makes that.
He gets the roll. And a timeout, final timeout of the game taken here by Tyloo. Leonard, Batum, Lou Williams, Zubac. Deflected ball goes to the backcourt. Williams saves it to Zubac. And there's a foul given by Bertans. He makes it. Westbrook will inbound. Westbrook has to get it in. He gets it to Hachimura, and Hachimura gets fouled with 7 seconds to go. Back rims it. Westbrook crashes the glass. Beal pulls it back out. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. The Wizards are going to win it.
Russell Westbrook.
Wow.
Russell Westbrook.
And that rebound gave him a triple-double.
Good job.
Holy cow. It's all because of Westbrook crashing the offensive glass. Beal alertly dribbles it out to run out the clock, and the Wizards can head out on the All-Star break smiling.
Yes, they can, and so can we.
Memphis Grizzlies at home tonight to take on the Washington Wizards. Grizzlies have their best record against any single team, 27-21 all-time against the Wizards, as we get the Verizon starting 5s. 5G built right for basketball fans. Garrison Matthews, Rui Hachimura, Mo Wagner in the middle, along with Bradley Beal and Westbrook for head coach Scott Brooks, Anderson, Valanciunas, Bain, and Morant. For Taylor Jenkins, who earned his 50th win of his young coaching career against these Wizards back on March the 2nd. Glad you're with us wherever you may be, and off we go. 40 games in 68 nights for the Grizzlies. The arduous second half. Here's Hachimura putting it up and in. The arduous second half dictated by the fact the Grizzlies had 6 games postponed because of health and safety protocols and were only able to make one up. Here's Bradley Beal with a drive and a miss, but a tap by Westbrook. Bain has an opening, attacks. Oh, and boy, plenty of contact and no whistle. Hachimura attacks and a rejection by Valanciunas. Westbrook on the recovery, and a slam dunk by Wagner. Valanciunas going to work on Lopez. Dribble handoff. Bain circles in the lane. Surprised Valanciunas with a pass, but a great look by the rookie Desmond Bain, and Valanciunas gives him 5, heading back the other way. 6 early for Valanciunas.
How about the start for Desmond Bain, though, with the scores on the offensive end, knock down the threes as Westbrook gets inside for that lane, but then also the find of Valanciunas, a little bounce in his step here to start the second half of the season.
Westbrook, full head of steam, and Brevin, you touched on that in the game open. You've got to get back because Westbrook is a one-man fast break. Westbrook was 6, picked up by Winslow. Nice give, Bertans.
2 shots burned inside the arc for Bertans, 1 for 2. And the thing with Kyle, again, is just the ability to get himself into open space, no matter what, is what it gives him the opportunity to knock down the shots as he does, as Westbrook loves the mid-range jumpers.
Westbrook now with 6. It's Westbrook, Hachimura, Lopez, Avdia, and Raul Neto. Hachimura for 3, puts it in. Rui Hachimura, 30% from beyond the arc. 3 years at Gonzaga. Winslow missing a floater. Tapped by Valanciunas, won't go. And Westbrook on the pickup. Meanwhile, Beal on the bench for the Wizards, just 2 points. And there's Westbrook going coast to coast, and the Grizzlies are called for time. Taylor Jenkins not happy that Westbrook is able to get from end to end. Westbrook averaging 20 a game and just under 10 assists per game. Avdia with a rebound. Avdia, one of the better rookie rebounders in the NBA. Westbrook going strong to the cup, and an one. Foul on Tillman. First look at Troy Brown Jr. Played briefly in the last game between these two teams, and a steal by Beal. Finds Westbrook. 13-point game. Grizzlies led it by as many as 19.
They want to keep this double-digit lead going into the halftime. Talk about their defense. It's been the defense that has gotten them back, forcing the turnovers, and then right now scoring off of those turnovers. As
Avdia for 3.
I think the other thing, partner, on the defensive end, they've got to get a handle on Russell Westbrook, whether it be half-court situations or when they are in break situations. As Bradley Beal, one thing you don't want to see is he start to heat up in any fashion in this second half.
Westbrook deals. Matthews out of the corner, hits the 3. Westbrook backing down and hitting, and Washington has the lead, 74-73. Westbrook against Winslow. Backs him down. Triple coverage. Avdia turns and guns. Denny Avdia, 6'9" out of Israel, made his EuroLeague debut at the age of 17. Lopez got the seal against Tillman and got the slam. Westbrook banks it in. Valanciunas for 3. Only 1 free throw for Westbrook tonight. And then finds Hachimura underneath, and the Grizzlies call for time.
Westbrook comes up with that steal and finish there.
Westbrook a 20-10 game. The Grizzlies had a 19-point lead, let it get away, and then rallied to get it back, and they will win it tonight, 127-112. A massive effort by Jonas Valanciunas, 29 and 20. A double-double for Morant, 21 and 10. And the Grizzlies shoot 50% from the floor. They're now 9-1 this season when they go 50% plus. Grizzlies, it's the second time they have consecutive season sweeps over the Wizards. They also did it in the 08-09 and 09-2010 seasons. 127-112.
The Bucks were scheduled to face Washington on January 22nd in Milwaukee. A game postponed as the Wizards dealt with COVID-19 protocols, so they meet for the first time tonight at Capital One Arena. Changes for Washington without Beal. Alex Len is in the starting lineup, along with Garrison, Matthews, and Russell Westbrook. Hachimura starts with a 3 for the Wizards. A couple of threes. Westbrook hits his first in the game.
Yeah, we're getting used to seeing that too, and it plays just like that. Continues to find his shooters. Great shot right there by Brook. But Giannis, when he's drawn the attention that he deserves, those 3 guys. If he's a willing passer and has the guys that can knock those down, it's a beautiful thing.
That was right on cue. Antetokounmpo feeding Lopez for the 3. 7 of his 10 assists on Thursday for triples. The Bucks with an early 2-point lead. Milwaukee 23 and 14. Just 8 and 9 on the road. They want to start changing those numbers. A second 3-pointer made by Westbrook. Garrison Matthews had it for a second, gives it up. And that is Denny Avdia, a rookie from Israel. He was a young star in Israel. You know, talking about the Bucks defense being ranked 20th on the road, they still have a plus 4.4 net rating on the road. That tells you how good their offense has been. That's Isaac Bonga from Germany. Westbrook hits the glasser. Westbrook in his 13th season. He's 32 years old. In the 3rd year of a 5-year, very lucrative contract, as you would expect. He averaged 7 assists last season for Houston. He's just under 10 with the Wizards and now has 15 points. I think that's one of the amazing things that I learned while preparing for the game and was reminded. Washington plays at the fastest pace in the NBA despite their low defensive rankings. And it's just interesting that they would play this quickly.
To think that you're pushing the pace more than anybody else, you're not scoring very much in the fast breakers.
And you're not defending, and you know, teams are getting possession after possession against you.
We talked about Coach Bud harping on defense, and this is one of those games where it's on the road, it's against a team you should beat. Defense just isn't there. Russell getting the bucket to go there.
I'll let you know the room for error that you have against the Bucks. They're lethal.
Drew Holiday, tough angle. Alex Len hauls it in for the Wizards. The Bucks have been controlling the boards tonight, 33-19. Westbrook coaches one through. He has 21. Westbrook surfing. He finds Alex Len. Patience and then a two-handed stuff. Westbrook is finding Alex Len at the basket in this quarter.
Yeah, and Washington doing exactly what the Bucks do a lot of times with Bobby Portis, Brook Lopez.
Alex Len off the bounce. Of course, Giannis is among the leaders in fourth quarter scoring in the NBA as well.
And I think that's certainly what he wants to be known for. You see a lot of the first halves, you start to see almost a mini triple-double happening. Well, 7 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists kind of deal. Russell knocking down that bank shot. But come fourth quarter, no question he wants to be the closer, but I think the Bucks are starting to really figure out by committee is how they're most dangerous to close games.
Westbrook has 26.
Good start for the Bucks. Giannis with a steal. First possession, Drew hitting the 3. Second possession, locked in the fourth quarter.
That is Troy Brown Jr. way outside. Avdia at the rim. All right, Dario. Westbrook puts up and hits a 3. He has 30 points. And Westbrook never stops.
You know, you got to think as a Bucks fan, you've watched this team for the last couple of years. You don't mind some close games.
4 triples for Westbrook.
Yeah, he's hot. I mean, he's feeling good, making this many threes. Now there's no looking back. You can just say he shot 20% since February from 3, but tonight, whole different story.
37, Russell Westbrook. Jonathan was looking for Giannis, pass ahead. Westbrook and 1, fouled by Middleton. 39 points. Westbrook's season high is 41. Drew Holiday, what a move. Didn't drop.
And the bench was loving it. He did it. It was a great move.
Avdia knew that was good. Giannis with 11 assists, which have led the Bucks to 28 points in addition to his 33. Game tied at 119. Westbrook is up to... Now the computer's a little slow. He has 42, season high. 5 threes made for Westbrook. Chris Middleton at the line, giving the Bucks the lead, 121 to 119, 32.9 remaining.
When you're looking at his triple-double numbers, it largely is due to the fact that his guys are making shots. Giannis is making the plays. Those guys are ready. They understand. That's how you take this team to the next level. Play your role.
He has just over half of the points in tonight's game. If you, well, let's say it this way. He's had a hand in just over half of the points the Bucks have scored.
Not sure why they're taking so long to foul. I mean, they're about to run the whole shot clock out, and Russell not able to finish on that last bucket that would have tied it up, but Washington seeming like we didn't realize the shot clock and the game clock were pretty much the same.
If the Bucks win, they will be, as they just have, will be 6-8 in clutch games.
As we take a look at tonight's starting lineups in the backcourt, it is Westbrook with Bradley Beal, Garrison Matthews at the small forward, Rui Hachimura, and Alex Len gets his second straight start. For the Milwaukee Bucks, who have won 3 in a row, Drew Holiday, Dante DiVincenzo in the backcourt, Chris Middleton, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Brook Lopez. Holiday just slipped, gets it to Lopez. And now the rebound for Matthews.
You got to be careful with Lopez. He is searching for contact every time he gets in the painted area. Looking for arms, shoulders, any type of contact he could get as Russell Westbrook.
He just backed down DiVincenzo.
Yeah.
Westbrook, that's a 2, and Russell Westbrook, he's got 4 quick points coming off 42 on Saturday. Westbrook, the pull-up. Russell Westbrook 3 for 4 to open up this game.
Well, already both guys, I mean, Westbrook and Lopez started off hot last game, and they're on pace this first quarter early on.
Another good defensive possession here by the Wizards. Westbrook looking for Hachimura, and Rui Hachimura gets it around Lopez for the finish. Bertans, a deep 3, and Davis Bertans, nothing but net.
That looks good.
That looks great. Westbrook has Portis on him. Leaves it off for Lopez beautifully. He draws the defense, and Lopez is right there. Here's Bertans. He's got the only 2 threes so far for the Wizards. Antetokounmpo lays it off to Portis, and that's blocked by Westbrook.
That's the point guard playing bigger.
Deflected ball by Bertans. Westbrook running. Westbrook will go to the hoop and lay it in. Looked like he almost lost it on the way up.
Yeah, he was caught in between passing that to the corner. Forwards would have helped out.
Westbrook able to find Beal against Middleton. Gets in the paint. What an adjustment there by Beal. Man, is that pretty.
You know that the Bucks had a day in between the last game to kind of make adjustments to see how the Wizards, what gave them success defensively the first game prior to tonight's game.
Oh, yeah. Westbrook able to find Alex Len with Lopez having his head turned. And that's the 7th assist for Westbrook tonight. Beal takes the jumper and makes it. It goes all the way through. Westbrook has it with Avdia. Westbrook is grimacing. Avdia dunks it. But Westbrook, you can see him hobbling right now. Antetokounmpo leaves it back. DiVincenzo for 3. Westbrook up ahead. Avdia there again.
Good job by Russell Westbrook. Having the sense to get that out quick and land that on the money for Denny.
Yeah. Beal will take the 3. And he's got it. And a timeout taken here by Milwaukee. Beal, swing. Westbrook, 3. That that's the first field goal for Westbrook in this second half. Neto left alone, and that's the 13th assist by Westbrook. The Wizards again trying to climb their way back in it. Holiday over Avdia. Hachimura with the board. That's his 7th. Here comes Beal. Beal. Blocking foul, count it, and the foul.
And just like that, we have a ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
Westbrook to the corner. Bertans for 3. Got it!
Yeah, it doesn't get any easier than that. And I know late in that third quarter, people at home probably thought I was crazy.
Yep.
Saying, hey, you can still get back in this game.
Hachimura, no. Offensive rebound, Westbrook. Waiting for the cutting Hachimura. The 2 hands. He goes up and in. And Antetokounmpo's back at the scorer's table as the Wizards trail by 5. Beal over Lopez. Nothing but net. 35 for Beal. Westbrook finishes with the left. He's got 20 points, 17 assists. Westbrook left open for 3. Gets the roll. 23 points for Westbrook. The Wizards fall to 14-24 while Milwaukee moves to 25-14 on the season. The Wizards had a 16-2 run early in the fourth quarter to pull it within 5. That was with 7 minutes and 47 seconds left. But again, it's kind of the same story that we've had take place over and over last year and even this year. You dig yourself a hole, 26 points. You try to dig yourself out of it. You get it to within 5. But what do you have left in the tank to complete it? Utah's missed their first 2. Here comes Westbrook. Stops, gets fouled, and he will draw the foul to go to the free throw line for 2. Into the corner, Bogdanovich for 3. In and out, rebound hit by O'Neal, back out to Ingles. He'll try the 3 again, and he has made both threes to tie this game up at 6.
He's a pro's pro. And the reason why the culture of the Jazz is
Westbrook!
He's back.
Wow!
He is back, JK. Those legs look good. But Russell Westbrook, he said, you know, I missed 2 dunks last game with one hand. Tonight I'm throwing it down with 2. Great adjustment.
Russell Westbrook looked like he was about to pass. Nothing but net on that shot. Here's Westbrook to pull up again. He's got 8 points and a timeout taken here by Quinn Snyder. Can the Wizards take advantage right now with Gobert on the bench? The answer is yes.
Yes. See, that's not going to be there. Rudy's in the game. He's going to be camping in that lane and trying to block everything.
Westbrook for 3. Russell Westbrook is coming out on fire. 11 points, a 9-0 Wizards run. Clarkson short, up ahead. Hachimura from Westbrook, got it. Wow, great look by Westbrook. Hachimura thought he got fouled as well. Westbrook finds the cutting Bertans, and Bertans able to finish around Gobert.
I like that. Davis doing something different than spotting up the 3s.
Clarkson being chased by Neto. Neto hounding Clarkson. Look at him. And now Neto trying to save it. He does. Finds Westbrook for the dunk. What a fantastic effort by Neto. When you look at that first quarter, here's Westbrook for 3. He's got both 3s, and he's attempted 2 of the 3 threes for the Wizards in this game.
And he's still on a roll.
Westbrook again challenging Oni, and Westbrook goes back to the line. He is just feeling like he's found the fountain of youth.
And you see the attention that Russell Westbrook is drawing right now.
Rightfully so. He's got 20 already.
I mean, they're not giving him anything on that baseline, and that's why he has been able to kill them from the outside.
Back to Beal, over Gobert. Oh, wow! Bogdanovich has it stripped, and it's going to be out of bounds off of him. Westbrook, he's got 20 points, fading away, making 22. His season high for a half is 23.
Well, they're clicking. This offense is definitely clicking tonight, shooting almost 60% from the field and over 65% from 3.
Len there in the paint Not a shot he often takes.
Yeah, Russell Westbrook's swag is on a whole nother level right now. I mean, he is in his bag.
Westbrook off the glass. Russell Westbrook's got 24 on 9 of 13 from the floor. Westbrook into Len, over Gobert. Nice shot by Alex Len.
And what a way to move a great spacing from Alex Len.
Westbrook again to Len. That was like a replay of what we just saw. That's short, and Westbrook has the rebound, his 9th. Westbrook pushing it off the glass. Russell Westbrook with 26.
This is his time to get back to where he left off in that first half.
Yang misses. I like how Lopez didn't jump out at him. Westbrook the lob. Hachimura able to put it down.
How about the catch? Forget everything else. That was a great catch by Rui.
Now a turnover. Westbrook back to Hachimura. An easy 2 for him.
Snyder might want to burn one.
A 12-2 Wizards run to go back up by 18. Here's Beal from 14, gets the roll. 33 now for Beal. Gobert, no whistle. Here comes Westbrook up ahead. Neto off the glass.
Rudy thought about it. He thought about getting kicked out. That was a slow stroll back on defense.
Westbrook to Lopez. Lopez for the dunk.
And that's all set up by Russell Westbrook. He knew it. He put Rui in a different position, told Lopez to get ready, and he attacked. He baited Gobert to have to react to him on that penetration and found Lopez right at the rim for that dunk.
Westbrook to Beal with the left. It goes 41 for Beal. Westbrook against Mitchell. Westbrook got fouled, and he'll have a chance for a 3-point play.
Oh, and then gave him the baby and then rocked the cradle on him. Got Donovan Mitchell on the island. Hey, giving up that middle leads to good things offensively. And Russell Westbrook made him pay.
Westbrook 7 of 9 at the line. He's got 31. 31, 15, and 13. What a game. Westbrook hits the pull-up. He's got 33. The Wizards are going to get their first win of the second half. They're going to snap this 5-game losing streak, and they're going to knock off the top team in the NBA.
Getting ready for the start of action between the Nets and the Wizards. Take a look at the starting lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Harden and Irving in the backcourt. Green, Harris, and Jordan in the front court. For the Wizards, Beal and Westbrook in the backcourt. Garrison Matthews, Rui Hachimura, and Alex Len. As Harden, bang, ready to go into the stanchion. And facing Russell Westbrook for the first time since they had reunited in Houston. Oh, Hachimura got free, and Westbrook found him for the flush. Westbrook banks it in. Irving, pull up 3, no. A 6-2 start for Washington. Remember, the Nets got out of the gate slowly against Orlando, and it's too easy right now for Washington. Harden got the angle. Wizards blitzing up the floor. Westbrook, window.
You saw the wave, the push, and this is how Washington plays. They're going to keep coming at you with force, make or miss.
Hachimura hits the 3, and a sluggish start out of the gates for Brooklyn as Washington on fire. They're 7 of 9 from the floor. They already have an 11-point lead. Westbrook bodies, kicks, Matthews connects. Timeout, Brooklyn. A 20-6 start for Washington. You know, Sarah, I know it seems like there's a conscious effort from Steve Nash, the Nets, not to get too excited about Nicholas Claxton and put too much on the youngster's plate as Westbrook finishes, plus the foul. But it is hard not to be excited about Claxton, the way he's been playing. We've seen more good things from him tonight since coming on the floor as we take another look at Westbrook.
He's so strong. Bodies through Joe Harris, picks up the foul.
Harden a 3, rims off. Westbrook collects it. Westbrook the lob to Len. Irving, no. Rebound Len. Washington now starting to put a few possessions together. Len flips it in. Westbrook blows right by Irving for 2. Len gets fouled by Irving, and a chance for 2 for Alex Len. Harden lost it. I think Harden might have gotten poked in the eye as Westbrook turns it into 2 on the other end. Harden is still down. Irving, a deep one. No. Irving, 13 points, 6 of 15 shooting, and Len just caught Jordan unaware. Westbrook connects. Irving working around Jordan. Stops, fades, no. Westbrook, wow, right to Len. And Russell Westbrook is penetrating wherever he wants against the Nets defense.
And just look at how quickly he got the ball off the floor. And the defense wasn't set. And if he blows by you, he's going to draw one and make the right play.
Westbrook tees it up and hits the 3. Russell Westbrook is not a proficient three-point shooter in the low 30s as Lopez hammers it down off the 11th assist from Russell Westbrook. Johnson leans in, wanted a whistle. Westbrook able to work his way across the timeline. Beal a 3. Look out. 3-point game. 5-point Brooklyn lead. Westbrook plays it in. Nets have felt completely in control this whole second half, but just haven't been able to put Washington away. And Westbrook just made easy work of Harden.
And that's a big reason. The ease that Westbrook has gotten to the basket.
Westbrook finds Hachimura to the reverse for the finish. Harden, 5 to shoot. Harden the floater, rims off. And a foul, a loose ball foul against, I believe, Harden. And Westbrook blazes to the rim. It's a 2-point game. Irving sneaks inside to Claxton, who puts it down. Plus the foul.
And Claxton continuing to knock down some important shots.
2 3-point plays for Claxton. Nets back up 5. Westbrook, no. Irving the rebound. Shot clock turned off. Wizards need to foul. Nets up 5. Irving trapped. Gets it back. Pedals away from traffic. Washington still not fouling. Washington not going to foul now until 3.2 seconds remaining. And Kyrie Irving, such an outstanding closer, coming up huge for Brooklyn down the stretch, and that will do it. Brooklyn finally outlasts Washington. 113-106 the final.
Pacers and the Wizards on this Monday night, ready for tip. Miles Turner and Alex Len, and the Pacers control it with Quinn Buckner. I'm Kristen Airy. Pacers trying to make it 3 straight wins.
This is the one guy that gets everybody going. You know, he's had triple doubles for, you know, at the last 4 or 5 years consistently as Alex Len knocks down a bucket.
Washington also without Davis Bertans, their 5th-year player out of Latvia, good 3-point shooter. He's out with a right calf strain, and Ish Smith is missing time as Len gets free. He's got both field goals for Washington.
Chris, he got a bounce pass he mishandled, and because he mishandled it, it carried him beyond the shot blocking ability of Miles Turner.
And Westbrook has it. Up ahead is Hachimura. And Rui Hachimura, who like Domantas Sabonis played at Gonzaga, and Washington has the lead. For a third 3 is Malcolm Brogdon.
I like how Westbrook said, put his hands up to tell Scott Brooks that's my fault, as he's guarding Brogdon from about 6 feet away. Yeah, I guess.
He was 6 of 9 in Dallas, Brogdon, as Westbrook off 1 foot scores his first points. Westbrook has his second field goal.
They will attack Jeremy Lamb.
Final minute of the opening quarter. Neto. Russell Westbrook, 11 years with the Thunder in Oklahoma City, 1 season in Houston, involved in the trade for John Wall.
I'm playing the point on a 2-3 zone, and you can see on that one, when you're trying to get by, McConnell couldn't quite make it.
And that's Gafford,
who got the block on the other end.
And tied at 28.
The more that the second unit plays effectively, the more confidence that Coach Bjorkgren has in those guys. And I think that's really what you're looking at. And he's talking about opportunities. He's just got to take advantage of them whenever they're there, and he's been doing that for the most part.
And Westbrook and the Wizards take advantage of a Pacers turnover. They're 6th. Westbrook on the run. Hutchison for 3.
That's a problem. You got Hutchison out there able to knock down 3-point shots, but the bigger problem is becoming Westbrook and his ability to flatten out the defense so he can find any of the Wizards in the corner.
And Westbrook, just a 30% 3-point shooter, but he's got 11. LeVert against Westbrook, gets around him and has it blocked.
It came off of him. And he felt like he got hit on the arm by Westbrook.
Now Lopez catches again.
Both of the Lopez brothers have these running, some would say ancient hooks, but those are the sky hooks of Kareem. Both of them have it.
LeVert knocked it away, and then a cross-court pass leads to an easy dunk for Washington.
I said because there was a cross-court pass, and Russell Westbrook is as good as anybody in basketball getting those.
And JJ and Quinn, not only has Brooklyn added Blake Griffin, they've now added LaMarcus Aldridge.
You know, that is really interesting. But the thing that really strikes me as odd, this is a long time for a hamstring. It seems to me. I mean, you're looking at, he did that February 13th, so it's easily 6 weeks for a hamstring. So, and at the beginning, it was just a strain. It sounds like it was more than a pull.
So you know who has played well for them is their young center, Nick Claxton.
Absolutely. I mean, he's part of the oh my goodness, he changed directions and got around Miles Turner, did Westbrook. It's part of the reason they let Jared Allen go, because they thought that that's what was coming, was Claxton was going to be better. Oh, see, that's not the way Nate Bjorkgren wants this to start. So the Pacers, let's see if they can overcome a 2-possession bad start, giving up a basket and a turnover.
There's a second turnover.
Well, that's a bad decision. Miles is looking to try to make a pass that he really is not effective at. And so you see right now, Chris, you've given up 5 points with 2 turnovers.
And Westbrook leaves it off Hashimura, and they've scored 7 straight to start the half. And Len lays it in. It's now 71-69.
Very nice, very nice. My parts is all over it. And that's a pretty good piece of action there that just didn't get completed with Miles.
Westbrook loads a 3.
Yeah, you take a chance on that one. You know, sometimes you got to take a chance on people shooting shots. Westbrook is not a great 3-point shooter.
Doug McDermott missing his 2nd game. He missed one in the middle of February with knee soreness. With the team on the trip, getting treatment, out with the sprained ankle, I would say there still is some hope and optimism for Wednesday.
Well, I would agree with you, because one of the things, and I'm obviously not a doctor, if you can travel and take the compression, decompression, that'd be one of the things that you have to worry about. And obviously they feel good enough about where Doug is that he can handle that and still be prepared to play this week.
Hutchison got Bataze in the air and scores. And now Washington a chance to tie or take the lead.
He's going to try to get two for one. And Goga fell asleep. He was in the corner, and he had Hutchison, and Hutchison ran behind him because of the shot blocking and instincts of Goga. And you end up with a tie game.
And Westbrook, he can get coast to coast. Neto for 3, and they lead it at the break.
Yeah, it looks as they'll check to be sure. Partner, you think that's good?
I do. The Pacers have the ball down 3 to start the 4th quarter in D.C. With Quinn Buckner, I'm Chris Denari.
He struggled. I mean, he struggled handling the ball. I mean, and some guys, sometimes you just have it and it doesn't go well.
And Hutchison in his first game, Quinn, in a long time. Sumner guarding Westbrook. Russell Westbrook.
Oh, boy.
17 lead changes, 19 ties. And LeVert's basket gives the Pacers the 2-point lead. Westbrook to the basket, count it. And Westbrook, who has his 16th triple-double, 23 points, 10 rebounds, and 18 assists. And the Wizards back in front, 103-102. Westbrook, they cleared out for him again. Hutchison with another three. Matthews got it.
They hit the rim, so it's a restart.
And that's Hutchison again, Quinn. He has 16.
He's been active.
And Westbrook banks it in.
That's his favorite move.
Holiday just beyond the free throw line, short.
I was going to say, don't be surprised to see Brogdon up. And I looked on the sideline and he was up because the offense just broke down too much.
And it's a 1-point game.
Yeah, it broke down and the Pacers didn't know quite where to go. Coach Bjorkgren has Malcolm Brogdon up to finish the last 4.5 minutes of the game. I'm telling you, he is really attacking the game.
And has it blocked. Here's a one-on-none. And Hashimura and the Wizards have the lead.
Yeah, and they're taking time out. Pacers are taking time out.
Westbrook off the screen.
Well, they're going Holiday on him. That's why they set the screen. Yeah.
Two more.
See, he wanted Holiday on him. And they set the screen to get Justin because you can see how athletic Westbrook is.
And Westbrook again. Just over 2 minutes to play, and the Wizards have matched their largest lead of 6. Westbrook has been a one-man wrecking crew tonight.
Absolutely.
He has put this team on his back, 32, 14, and 21, as Turner dunks it.
I like that the Pacers are scoring quickly.
The Wizards scored 33 in the second quarter, 38 in the third, and 37 in the fourth.
The starting lineup tonight for the Wizards is what we saw last night with Russell Westbrook in the backcourt with Jerome Robinson, Denny Avdia, Rui Hachimura as your forwards, Alex Len at the center position. For the Charlotte Hornets, a record of 23 and 22, Terry Rozier, Devontae Graham in the backcourt, P.J. Washington, Gordon Hayward, and Bismack Biyombo. Our injury report is brought to you by Chase and Boscolo Injury Lawyers, and this is a long list for the Wizards, longer than we've seen in a long time. Bradley Beal is going to be out. Howell Neto is out. Daniel Gafford is out. Ish Smith and Davis Bertans. LaMelo Ball is out with a right wrist fracture, and also Malik Monk with right foot soreness. It's Washington finding Hayward. Hachimura now on Gordon Hayward. A step back with 2 on the shot clock, and there's the first rebound for Russell Westbrook. Hachimura sealing off, and there's Rui with an easy dunk.
And I like that.
Westbrook will try the 3 and knock it down. Russell Westbrook had those 2 huge threes last night and now hits his first here tonight. Robinson for 3, hits it, and you can see him just saying, yes, finally.
They do a great job getting points off the steals. I mean, they're first in the NBA in that category.
Westbrook is 2 for 2 from downtown to tie up the game at 13.
Shooting the ball with a ton of confidence.
Robinson in the corner for 3, knocks down his second. Westbrook kick to the corner. Here's Matthews for 3. Got it. Garrison Matthews can be that sniper for the Wizards. 1 of 2 at the line. The rebound for Westbrook. Leaves it off for Lopez. And that snaps an 8-0 run.
Yeah, Hutchison on the mic saying, great move, Lo.
Here's Hayward out of the timeout to Biyombo, and Biyombo comes up short. Len, nice challenge.
Yes, it was. I mean, that is rim protection at its finest.
And now Len the other way gets rewarded for running.
Love it, love it.
Here's Westbrook for 3. Russell Westbrook, the straightaway 3, his 3rd of the game. He's got 11 now. Hachimura kicks it out. Westbrook back to Hachimura. The turnaround jumper from the free throw line. 13 for Rui Hachimura. Westbrook kick. Hachimura for 3. That's a big shot right there. Mark it down. Rui Hachimura with a 3 at the buzzer. Hachimura, good pump fake, gets Biyombo up in the air, and a chance for a 3-point play for Rui Hachimura. Rozier in the corner for 3, an air ball. Abdi wasn't looking up, Hachimura was open, and now Westbrook finds Len for the dunk. The concentration was on Hachimura, and Len doing a great job running the floor. As Westbrook hits another 3, his 4th of the game.
And that's just good old-fashioned basketball. Get the switch, throw the ball into the post. They double, collapse, kick it out for the 3.
That's off. Good rebound by Westbrook. Up ahead, Len all alone. Oof. And a timeout taken here by Charlotte. A great defensive rebound by Westbrook, and he got rid of it before Charlotte could commit the foul. Westbrook comes to jump stop with the left hand. Got it. Oh, was that pretty. The veteran savvy move by Russell Westbrook. Lopez. Hachimura. Shot clock to 3. Hachimura will throw it down off the feed from Westbrook. 13th assist. Stops a 7-0 run. Shot clock to 7. Here's Matthews. A deep 3. It's short. Rebound to Lopez. Westbrook underneath. Hachimura with a big dunk. Rui's got 26. 6 seconds to go in the quarter. Back to Rozier. The corner 3. In and out. Oh, the Wizards catch a break. Hachimura running. Nice catch. The feed. Oh, that was pretty.
I mean, Rui's been running the floor, and he's been rewarded. He's figuring it out that, hey, that's another way I can get some easy buckets if we get the rebound and we can run in transition, especially with Russell Westbrook, quarterback in that situation.
Rebound for Robinson. You can hear Scott Brooks yelling, go, go, attack. Well, Westbrook off the glass. There it is.
That's been the best offense. That's right. I'm loving that Coach Brooks is yelling, go, run, run.
Westbrook, the hesitation. Oh, a monster jam by Russell Westbrook and the foul. Oh, my gosh.
I know it's not Sunday, JK, but somebody just got baptized.
Wow.
I mean, dip him in holy water. Oh, man. And he wanted all the action afterwards. I mean, look at that. Oof. Oof. Like.
He's trying to tell people, I told you my legs are healthy now.
It's something to kind of leave an imprint on tonight's match. I mean, oh, yeah, he jumped. That's all body right there. And he tried to get up out of there before that. Biyombo tried to leave.
Look at the facial expression, the determination.
Oh, that's top. If it's not top 10, it's the #1 highlight, I believe, tonight on SportsCenter.
As the Hornets will defeat the Wizards for the 2nd time this season tonight by the score of 114-104.
Biyombo and Russell Westbrook down there laughing at about that dunk. Look, they talking about it right now. Oh, we laughing too.
Yeah, look at Biyombo. Biyombo just said, man, you cocked that one back and you got me.
Yeah, we laughing too, Biyombo.
But Bismack Biyombo and the Hornets, they get the last laugh here tonight as they go on the road here to D.C. and they beat the Wizards 114-104 despite a triple-double from Russell Westbrook, his 17th of the season.
There's Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. That's where the Mavericks and the Wizards are playing. About 90 seconds away from tip-off tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Makeshift starting lineups tonight for both of these teams. Some normal starters are out, so it's Luka, Tim Hardaway Jr., Boban, Nicolo Melli in his 4th game and first start with Dallas, and Dorian Finney-Smith completing the starting 5. Russell Westbrook, and in his 2nd year from Lipscomb, Garrison Matthews starting the backcourt. Davis Bertans returns from injury, that is. Denny Avdia starts alongside him as a forward, and Alex Len is at center. Scott Brooks said before the game, to your point, Hart, that they've had Bradley be a warm-up on these game days, and there's still pain, there's still discomfort, and because of that, they're not going to put him out there.
Well, no use. If you can't go, you can't go. Russell gets Washington on the board. But again, Bradley Beal, knowing him the way I know him, he loves to play the game. And if he was able to go, I promise you, he would be out there.
Boban started last Saturday, and the road trip opener against New Orleans, and had his second double-double of the year with 13 points and 11 rebounds, as Bertans is on the board with a 3 to give Washington the lead. 2 games on this trip, Boban starts. 2 games he doesn't play. 1 game he came in just in the last few minutes against Oklahoma City in a rout the other night as Westbrook scores.
You can only control when you do play as an NBA player.
As Westbrook scores, Harp said it talking about Russ in the open, and you just said it, Scan, and it's such an accurate description of what Westbrook does going downhill. I mean, it is like trying to stop an avalanche.
It reminds me of that footage I used to see from the 30s where a dude would get shot out of a cannon wearing a helmet. I mean, it's just, he's so crazy explosive.
That's too deep.
Lopez sealing inside against Hardaway, catches and scores. And it's another night where in the first half the opponent's bench is having an impact on the game.
Look, I think every coach would echo those sentiments. Because I think they respect and realize that their success is riding on the shoulder of the greatness of the players in the league. The strangest thing to me is Russell Westbrook played with Kevin Durant and James Harden. It's incredible when you think about it, fella. I mean, you would think those 3 guys would be playing for championships right now.
You know what it makes me do? It makes me how does Lopez avoid the travel? It makes me appreciate our owner being willing to pay the luxury tax.
Westbrook knocked it away from Luka. Avdia. As the trailer in transition, Dallas had just equaled their largest lead with Nicolo Melli's 3-point play, but off a turnover, Avdia scores, and he's got a chance for a 3-point play of his own. Over to Brunson. Made one out of that left corner, missed a couple tonight. And here comes Westbrook, who has stepped on the accelerator and takes it all the way to the rim for the finger roll.
That's him at his best, obviously. Get the rebound and just push, push, push.
Pull up by Westbrook using the glass.
He's used the glass his whole career. One of the better shooters off the glass.
Davis Bertans with a 3-point basket for the Wizards out of the timeout. So Dallas's 12-point lead is trimmed back down to 9. Luka will have a heave of his own. That one comes up short, and Russ has got the rebound. He's in transition, bringing it to the middle of the floor. Running with him is Hutchison. No, Westbrook follows it in. Deflected pass, and off the turnover. Washington has it. Hutchison running the floor. Scoop shot, no. Rebound magnet. Russell Westbrook again.
It's just magnet. That's a good description for Westbrook tonight. 12 rebounds for him. A couple of offensive rebounds as well. Excellent body control on that finish. I think he's one of those guys that will still play a long time, though, because once he loses his speed and all of the athleticism that he has, I think he still has enough game to be effective and help a team in his latter years as a player.
Westbrook in the paint. And this is win number 27 of the year against 21 losses for the Mavs. And the Wizards fall to 17-31.
Beginning of a home back-to-back for the Dubs at the spectacular Chase Center. Wizards tonight, Rockets tomorrow. And the Warriors with a couple days off after that scintillating finish against the Milwaukee Bucks, but standing in their way, Russell Westbrook. It is Russell Westbrook with Bradley Beal, Denny Avdia with Alex Len and Rui Hachimura. And Hachimura opens the scoring. Now, Washington plays at the fastest pace in the whole league. And so you're going to get up and down with Steph, Oubre, Wiggins, Wiseman, and Draymond. Hachimura, he opens with a couple buckets. He's got some versatility. And Hachimura is rolling right now. They're looking for him. And 2 defenders stay with Russell Westbrook. And he is unselfish. You got to get the weak side in if you're going to guard it like that. Len, little push shot, but it's off the Westbrook creation. Draymond's got Westbrook on him, and he faded away. That's a couple times he's done that. And then Hachimura will get the flip in and another Warrior foul. So this first couple minutes, the Warriors are out of kilter on both ends of the floor. Draymond Green knows better than that. That is frustrating. It's an interesting group. They haven't had the success that the COVID thing really upended them during the year. But Lopez is having, I don't know if it's a career year, but he certainly has a role. And Westbrook is really assisting on drives much more lately. Right there, setting up the great shooter Bertans. I mean, that's just, there's no reason to ever be away from that guy outside the arc. Defense forced the steal, but the throwaway took away a layup on the other end. And Len, that's a 4-point swing. All could be forgiven with a good 2:40 here to end the half. And Len, call that a pass. He got it to Westbrook.
Now Westbrook is privy to them missing and not converting off of his great passes, so he just was first to the ball, offensive rebound.
There, Westbrook looking for his own. So all that Warrior work, and it's back up to 10. Abdia with Russell Westbrook, Beal, Alex Len, and another field goal and another foul. Steph, nice back cut. Better find for Wiggins. Open three on the way. That's the one that Andrew's been striping since the All-Star break, but 0 for 4 from distance tonight.
They're taking away Steph's three ball. Set it up for him.
And Westbrook, a high arcing jumper. They double Beal. Abdia finding Westbrook. They dare him to hit that three, and even at 32%, that one looked pretty smooth. Westbrook, wow. At 32, that explosiveness hasn't left him. Westbrook, what a finish. Russell Westbrook is still fun to watch.
Oh, of course he is.
Bazemore came to double. Westbrook moved down the lane. There was Damian Lee rotating. And Westbrook, that is the best offensive rebounding point guard in the history of the game.
Just so quick off the ground. Man, his quick twitch muscles are different.
Westbrook on the kick out. Hachimura with a good look at a three, and he drops it in.
Yeah, they just drew in Draymond Green. He came off Hachimura.
Steph to Draymond on the kick out. Wiggins to tie the game. Off back iron. Warriors misfiring a ton of threes tonight. And Beal makes him pay. You look at it, all these open threes, the Warriors are 11 of 36. 30% is not going to get it done. Hachimura in the mid-range. And he's been fantastic tonight with 22. Draymond to Oubre, and he'll hammer that down. That's there all night. All that attention on Steph. That's just beautifully done by the Dubs. Beal attacking. Steph knocked it away. Bazemore comes up with it. Running with friends. Warriors have an advantage. Steph was open, but Wiggins, he had a dunk. It was going to be a goaltend anyway. Beal again. Trying to get downhill on the kick out. Hachimura, they run him off the three-point line. Hachimura denied, but fouled.
Oh, jump ball. Got a jump ball. Draymond Green just met him in the air. Went straight up.
So batted out. And Oubre let it go out of bounds smartly, and it's Warrior ball. Steph on Bertans, but Westbrook is lurking. Curry gets around him. Curry reverse layup in the lead.
It's too easy. They switched Bertans onto him. Steph was like, great news. This is what I wanted.
Westbrook out to Beal. Driving. He took a lot of steps. It didn't matter. Bazemore got the rebound. Steph says, get out of here. And they foul Curry. Steph hits them both. They don't want the Wizards to use clock. 3-point lead with 13 seconds left. Westbrook will shoot a three. Off iron. Long rebound. Beal's got it. Beal for three. He made it, and he was fouled. This is the free throw to untie the game.
I think his feet were probably behind the line.
And a 4-point play. They got a chance to win it with 6 seconds left in the game. Draymond to Damian Lee, backdoor. Oh, no. And he didn't shoot it. He threw it away. And now the Warriors will foul again with 1.2. Well, they beat the Lakers, they beat Utah, and they beat Brooklyn twice. So they're no stranger to knocking off good teams. The Warriors need a 3, and they need a miracle. Wiggins to trigger. Curry's got it. And a 3. And that will do it. So the Wizards' 4-point play by Bradley Beal. The Warriors were up 3 with 13 seconds left in the game. And they're unable to close it out, and there'll be a lot of head shaking. And the Wizards get all those points from the center spot, and they execute in the final 20 seconds, and the Warriors do not.
A look at the starting lineups tonight. You see Bradley Beal right there. He's in the starting lineup with Russell Westbrook, Denny Avdia, Rui Hachimura, and Alex Len. For the Jazz, Donovan Mitchell and Joe Ingles will be in the backcourt. Bojan Bogdanovic, Royce O'Neal, and Rudy Gobert up front. Well, an opening turnover here for Utah. Here comes Beal. Beal going at Ingles. Off the glass, no. The rebound by Westbrook. He's got it, and the foul. Beal's not happy with himself for missing, but there's Westbrook to clean it up. Gafford flashes over Favors. And a timeout is going to be called here. Right into the game, and Gafford makes his presence felt again. Gafford off the feed by Westbrook. Wizards down by 6 with a minute to go here in this first quarter. Lopez in the paint, shows the ball over Gobert.
Talk about a degree of difficulty.
Yeah. Neto puts it on the floor, leaves it off for Westbrook, who's able to lay it in with 2.
I like the mentality of Westbrook going up off vert, didn't care if Rudy was by the rim or not to get that finish.
Westbrook finds Beal along the baseline. Nice finish by Beal, who's got 12 points. Mitchell misses. Here's Lopez to the hook shot. Robin Lopez, 4 points. Beal. That was just great movement without the ball. Westbrook, jumper, rattles in. Russell Westbrook, 4 of 6, 14 points. Hachimura thought about the 3. Westbrook, oh wow, what an in and out dribble right there.
That's an old school bulldog move. That's the bulldog crossover.
Westbrook to Bertans, quick catch and shoot for 3. Got hit, converts, chance for a 4-point play. Bertans can stretch the floor, his third 3 of the quarter. A steal by Westbrook. Westbrook finds Bertans in the corner. Back to Westbrook. Over to Ish Smith. Open for 3. Got it again. The Wizards lead by 10 with 32.6 to go in the third quarter. Westbrook, a couple of pump fakes against Oni. Will use the glass, and Russell Westbrook is 6 of 8. He has 20 points, 12 rebounds, 11 assists. His 23rd triple-double of the season. His 5th straight. Ish Smith, the pull-up jumper. Got it. 15-point Wizards lead, and an early timeout taken here by Quinn Snyder. Lopez with a hook shot, and Robin Lopez, he's got 10 points, 5 of 5 from the floor.
Yeah, that hook shot is on autopilot right now.
Westbrook, the pull-up jumper, got it. That's a 3-point possession right there for the Wizards, gives them a 9-point lead. Westbrook working with Gafford, throws up the lob, and there's the dunk.
Great play call. Russell Westbrook weaving through traffic, committing 2 to him. You see Rudy Gobert gets out of position, and Daniel Gafford sneaks in behind. The beautiful finish, and put some emphasis on it.
Westbrook, the pull-up jumper. Got it, rattles it in. Oh, is that big? That is huge by Westbrook.
And you hear what he's yelling? That's game. I love it. Big shot by Russell Westbrook, making great plays down the stretch. You've seen him hit a couple jumpers, being a facilitator, throwing that lob up to Gafford. I mean, he is on top of his game tonight.
Here's Mitchell. 5 seconds, let him go. Mitchell will go to the hoop, convert, 1.2, and that will do it. The Wizards snap the Jazz 24-game home winning streak. Great. They win for the first time in Utah since 2015, and they sweep the season series. As we are now joined by Russell Westbrook. Russ, thanks so much for joining us. Another triple-double for you. You're making it look routine, but let's talk about the victory that you guys just pulled off. How did you maintain the composure down the stretch to get this win tonight?
Man, you know, I think first and foremost, guys came out ready to play tonight. Like I've said before, when we have our full group and guys come out compete, I mean, we're a tough team, and this is obviously one of the best teams in the league and a tough place to play, and I thought we did a good job of sticking together when adversity hit us and close the game out.
Hey, Russ, great job tonight. Drew good in here. In that first half, I think you really set the tone, almost had a triple-double in that first half. Can you just walk us through down the stretch? When they started to make that comeback, you guys had a 15-point lead with 6 minutes to go. In 3 minutes, they cut it down to 6. Can you just talk about the mindset of the team when Utah started to come back in the game?
You know, that's where leadership like myself and Brad come in. I've been in a lot of positions, a lot of games where games get tight, been on the road, and down the stretch, got to execute. Last 5 minutes of the game, got to learn the game, see what's working, see what's not, and I thought we did a good job of that tonight.
Russ, real quick, what does it mean to snap a team's 24-game home winning streak?
I mean, that's amazing, man. I didn't even know that. That just shows that just shows the ability of our team and what we're able to do every night in, night out, man. I'm just happy that we got a fun group of guys in the locker room. We're going to keep fighting to the end.
Well, congratulations. Great job on the victory.
Great job.
Appreciate
Russell
it.
Westbrook joining us here. The Wizards get the win on the road in Utah, snapping their 24-game home winning streak, 125-121. We'll come back to wrap things up after this.
Look at this lineup because they haven't played together since March 18th. Lonzo, Eric, Brandon, Zion, and Steven Adams. Our Verizon 5G starting 5 for the Pels. And for the team, they say, nobody beats the Wiz. Oh, that's right. Commercials from a long time ago. Russell Westbrook, Bradley Beal, Denny Avdia, the young man from Israel who just turned 20 with Rui Hachimura. And boys, he picked it up. And how about Alex Len? Alex Len, you've got to have one big. Everybody knows it. And they got a good one that was developed by the Phoenix Suns. Atlanta and Sacramento both passed on him over the last couple of years. And he's playing really well for Scott Brooks. Hachimura.
He's been playing really well.
And you know, we had a conversation with Scott Brooks. I read the story. Scott Brooks told him, take your shots.
You were talking about DeMarcus Aldridge. It's a blessing that he was able to play this long and also that he was actually able to walk away from the sport. You know, and the reason I say that is my brother passed away from an irregular heartbeat, playing college at playing basketball at the University of Dayton. And obviously in 1996, everything is a little bit different. But just, he's still blessed to be a father, he's still blessed to be a husband and do the things in life that are so much bigger than basketball.
We saw that move by Westbrook, and you're right. Thank God they found out.
That's right.
Zion and almost found the baseline run by Najee. Instead, it'll be points on the turnover for Russell Westbrook.
You cannot turn this, you can't turn the basketball over.
They take it out of Westbrook's hands. He waiting for movement. A step back, he gets it. So once the double left.
Exactly. You just said it. Once the double left. And he understood the size advantage that he had over Kyrie.
Good entry by Gafford. Man, off the window. He's going to the free throw line.
Gafford's played really well. He has played really well from the moment that he has checked in this game.
It'll be Westbrook, and he's going to the line. Looking at the three-point play on a busted play. Good slip. Great pass. And what a finish. Over Gafford on his way down. James Johnson. That was tough. On the trail.
And again, it started with Russell Westbrook. That's the thing. You have to get, it has to, you know, we talked about the Knicks, right? And one of the things that was so impressive about the New York Knicks is to watch all 5 guys sprint back and build a wall.
It'll be Westbrook. That hurts.
And then that's okay, though. Like, you got to give up something. He's too good to close out, too, with his ability to get to that rim and make plays.
In double figures now. Westbrook up to 11. They're trying to get Beal going. Instead, Hachimura on the run out. Russell got.
See, and the thing is, Lopez ended up coming back to that hook.
Right.
But there's no reason, again, there's no reason. If Russell beats you from there, you have to live with that.
Mid-range. A little space and a three-point game. Hachimura. And Westbrook.
And that shows you right there. That shows you right there where he wants to get to.
Right.
Because he's wide open from 3, but he is learning to play, which is great to see him do. He's learning to play at his own strength.
Mid-range. That's where he does his work.
That's what he's fantastic at. And, you know, years ago, what Russell used to do is continue to shoot the 3 because you was daring him to shoot the 3.
Right. He wanted to show you, didn't he?
And now what he's doing is playing to his strength and what he does best.
Russell trying to get there. Leaves it for Gafford. And too close for comfort. 6-point game. I love it. Keep it up.
Spot off the glass. That's his spot right there. He loves the glass right there.
And it works. Najee frustrated. Najee's done that to everybody. And a few times. A force, and Russell gets it. He's got 22 points now with 9 boards and 7 assists. Zion in the hole. Gets a roll.
Basketball IQ is one of the most underrated things in this league.
Beal for Gafford, and he's going to the line looking for the three-point play. Ingram with Zion, great move. Didn't get the roll, stays with the play, but it's picked up. Yep, Gafford defended
there again.
without fouling. On the run, Westbrook, and it's all even. Tied at 105.
I don't know who their player of the game is, but he has been fantastic defensively.
Bledsoe up against Westbrook. He'll get a layup out of it. No, he won't. It'll be Lonzo for the lead. Short. And tapped out to Westbrook, who calls a timeout. Unbelievable. Here comes the Gafford pick. They played it well. Beal for the lead. That's it. Pels get to overtime in Washington. Brandon Ingram looking for his first bucket since the third quarter. And on the dribble handoff with Zion. He's got Hachimura on the switch. Step back. Nice. Looks good.
It's good. It's good to see him hit his first shot because he was 0 for 5 from the field in that fourth quarter. So it's nice to see him hit that first shot coming out into the overtime.
Now shot clock down on Westbrook. Prayer is answered. Off the glass. Beal on the spin. Locked away by Steven Adams.
And that was really smart what they did, though. They tried to put Zion in a pick and roll to put him in a situation to foul.
Hachimura. Brandon's over him and gets
nice,
it. Brandon Ingram up to 32.
Yank, yank.
Beal didn't go back to Gafford. Westbrook gets the triple. 2-point lead. 3 minutes to play. Zion met by Gafford, the secondary defender, and he gets it to Westbrook. Russell downhill all the way to the cup. Westbrook up to 34 and counting. And a timeout with the Pels. It'll be Najee sharing it. Bledsoe jumps into and is going to get 3 free throws out of the lead. And he comes through. Pressure on. Bledsoe gets both.
Nice D by Brandon Ingram.
Brandon Ingram takes it away. He dropped down to the level. He knew what Beal wanted to do. Trying to get into the corner. Najee on the take. And he's going to the line to try to tie things up.
And that's smart by Najee.
He's got a new career high of 16 points to go along with 10 boards and 6 dimes. And we're even at 113. Russell weaving his way, leaves it off. And Bledsoe gets the block on Gafford. Out in the open. Ingram with Najee. And he couldn't get it home. It'll be Gafford clearing it out. They're letting him play. The lob. Beal on the reverse.
That's a killer possession right there. Man. You have an opportunity to go up by 2. You miss the layup and then give up a layup on the other end.
It'll be Ingram. Mid-range, even again.
I like putting Gafford in the pick and roll action so he's not around the rim to protect it.
Well, we go to double overtime. Westbrook up against Zion. It looks like he's going to take the long one. Yep. For the win. Double overtime.
No, he fouled him.
Oh, no.
Zion hit him on his arm.
Unbelievable. He tapped him.
He tapped him
Unbelievable.
On his arm.
And we can't hear whistles that well.
He got him.
Yeah, he...
And that's Zion's 6th foul as well. Right there.
Ooh. That's tough. And did he?
Oh, maybe not.
I was going to say, you got a challenge?
Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not.
Instant replay has confirmed the on-the-floor decision of a successful foul. Assess Zion for the contact to the elbow. The coach's challenge will be deemed unsuccessful, and New Orleans will be charged in timeout.
Antonio, do you make it or miss it? Because if you miss it...
For me, I'm always in favor of making it. I'm always in favor of making it.
But then if they throw that shot, or throw it the length of the floor...
Yeah, but you're risking a lot.
And he made it. And he looked like he was trying to miss it. So one last try for the Pels.
But at least give yourself a shot.
And it'll be Brandon. Oh, off the lip. So heartbreak for the Pels.
What a matchup in the nation's capital tonight. You think of the Warriors winning 6 out of 8, the Wizards winning 7 out of 8, the 2 leading scorers in the NBA fighting for the scoring title. Bazemore attacking, hanging, and finishing. KB, nice bucket there in transition, but the Warriors on a made basket, not back. And that's going to get a timeout from most coaches every time. Curry weaving through everyone and then throwing it away. Neto's been in the middle of a lot of good stuff. And Westbrook said, thank you very much.
They're tracking him all over the court. Steph's running around. You got 2 defenders on him. He's just got to make sure, maybe throw some ball fakes in there. Make sure you can get that pass through there. Then he can move it out the ball.
They dare Westbrook to shoot it. And probably an appropriate way for the quarter to end. All Washington for 12 minutes. Westbrook with that skip pass right inside. And I like how Gafford moved without the ball.
Kind of see man in ball. He just ducked right in. Got to be alert on the weak side, especially if you're small.
Westbrook, good defense, pokes it away. Neto leaves it off. Here's Beal for three. That is a big shot for Beal and the Wizards. He's got 12.
Beautiful shot.
Westbrook on the drop-off, and Gafford with the hammer.
Yeah, with Westbrook driving, there's always guys moving around, especially the bigs along that baseline.
And Westbrook finding Gafford. That's an ugly sequence there.
It's just after the turnovers, you're discombobulated defensively.
Oh, Westbrook is passing the ball so beautifully tonight. He's only taken 6 shots, and the Warriors are playing him to finish, and he's playing for the big to have a dunk party. Gafford is 4 of 4. Neto has been kind of the MVP. See how 12 points for Neto starting tonight for Washington. Neto is killing the Warriors.
What's
right
gotten
now.
into Neto?
So Draymond Green, that phenomenal defense, the passing, and as he started to look for offense, that's a nice finish by Gafford as Oubre got there late, but only in time to foul him.
He went up really strong there.
And Bonga sneaking in again.
Their bigs are just solid. They just finish. They're not trying to do too much. They try to make it easy on him. Gafford as well.
And so now that's 3 extra points for Washington. And for the Warriors, you know, you're up 4, but those are the sequences on the road that can come back and really hurt you. On the kick out to Oubre, corner 3. The threes have stopped falling. And Westbrook always seems like he's on a fast break by himself. And you've got a 4-point game.
He's the reason they're the fastest team in the league, pace-wise. He covers a lot of ground in a hurry.
Wiggins got to make something out of nothing. Turn, fade, fire, and rim it out.
That was that same play they ran where they screened the screener.
3.5 without buckets, and it's a 2-point game. Westbrook has taken over in transition. Curry for 3, rimming it out. So hanging on by 1 at the 2-minute mark. Bertans for the lead. Got it.
Yeah, Bazemore was trying to clog up the paint because the roller was rolling to the rim open. So that got Bertans a little separation as he was moving around the three-point line.
Rebound, Oubre to put it up and out and get to the line. Kelly Oubre, have yourself a night with 24, and you got 100 seconds of crunch time. Westbrook going to clear his side. Westbrook driving, flipping it in.
Wow, he's still so explosive this late into his career.
Steph for the lead, and he missed that wide left. Wow. Final minute here with the shot clock down to 5. Beal attacking, and without Draymond there, the Warrior defense is different. The clock should favor you. Steph down the lane, and there's one.
Yeah, Bonga was on him. Knew he could get by him pretty easily.
This got to help. Beal's not going to pass this ball. Beal's not. He's going to come shoot it. And at the very end, he changed his mind and got Bertans.
That's who Bazemore came off of, and Bertans just made him safe available right in the middle.
So Steph hustling it back, Steph laying it in.
That's perfect.
Now you do have to foul. Shot clock is off here.
Go for the steal first.
You can get an 8-second violation if you're careful. Westbrook just realized that it's deflected and stolen.
Easy.
Bazemore's got it. Put ahead to Wiggins, and he missed the lay-in.
No.
The chance to tie the game, and that will do it.
Ooh.
Ah, it was right there. So Bertans, he makes the second one, and you're done. And makes them both. Oubre, Poole, and Bazemore have been simply incredible. You're a layup away from having tied that game. And there are no 4-point plays. And the Wizards will have dealt the Warriors 2 very tough losses, but this is more crediting Washington and how they played in the 4th quarter. So the Wizards have now won 8 out of 9. The Warriors have a 3-2 road trip, which is excellent. They come home, remember, 9 home games and only 4 road remaining. But Washington, Westbrook, and Beal get it done and hand the Warriors the loss. A look at the starting lineup for the Wizards. A change again. Russell Westbrook, Neto, Bradley Beal with now Isak, Bonga, and Alex Len.
And for the Oklahoma City Thunder, it's Teo Maledon, Lou Dort, Alexei Pokusevsky, Darius Baisley, and Moses Brown. Westbrook all the way to the hoop, just explodes for the first 2 of the game for the Wizards.
And those are the plays you make when you talk about handling your business early, get into the cup, taking efficient shots at the rim. Great job by Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook, nothing but net. Russell Westbrook's got 4 points and 3 rebounds already. And Westbrook has it. Against Baisley, hesitation, takes a bump, and that should be goaltending. It is against Roby, and never seen the goaltend and then get the wedgie. Westbrook to Len, running, and Westbrook and Len with the one-handed dunk.
Great job by Russell Westbrook. You can see already with his tenacity and his sense of urgency, he wants to get his work done early on in this first quarter, and he has definitely left an imprint
And
down
that's
there. Oklahoma
a big
City.
3 right there by Davis Bertans. The Wizards, they open this game 8 for 10. They are now 2 for their last 8. Bertans catch and shoot for 3. Wow, is that pretty?
Yes, it was. I mean, rotation splash at its best. You saw the seams of the ball. Beautiful shot.
Westbrook gets close, and he says, too strong. Westbrook trying to take over. And Westbrook, look at the hustle and the save to Ish Smith.
Great job by Russ. I mean, he wants to win this game.
His corner 3. Westbrook's got 13 so far of the 41 for the Wizards.
Russell Westbrook already attacking the paint, keeping the ball alive. I mean, then relocates to the corner. And Ish Smith, great job of looking off the defense just to freeze him, to allow Russell Westbrook that much time and space to shoot the ball.
Beal to Westbrook, and a Westbrook will attack the hoop as well. He's got 15 on 6 of 9 from the floor.
Westbrook charges hard, and the left hand is good. Moses Brown couldn't affect that one.
Beal to the corner. Westbrook kicks it back to Beal. He'll try for 3, and Beal knocks it down, and the Wizards go back on top by 2. 15 for Beal. Westbrook calling for 3 seconds, now finds the flashing Lopez, has it blocked. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Neto will get the 3 and make it again. Raul Neto coming up clutch here in this first half once again for the Wizards. Westbrook around to Gill for a corner 3, in and out, but it's tipped out to Neto. Finds Westbrook for 3. That's good. Russell Westbrook, 22 points here in the first half, ties his season high for the first half when he had that against Utah. And here is Gill playing that role of the flasher to the center of the lane, and he finishes. Pokusevsky will line up a 3. His 3-point shooting is off. That's something he'll work on in the offseason.
Yeah, he's definitely going to have to work in that department, but you see they are letting him figure it out. And
don't want to let Bradley Beal figure it out.
Yeah, he's already done that. He's already done that. He's mastered that skill.
Westbrook, another 3. His 3rd of the game. He's 3 for 3. He's got 25 tonight.
See Baisley waiting for the move here of Westbrook, who once again was able to get inside. So Westbrook is having a big night offensively. He's got 27 now.
Westbrook, he's got 30 on 11 of 15. You said he knows these rims. He put up such great numbers for Oklahoma City. Westbrook, the lob, the first 2 points of the game for Daniel Gafford. Westbrook, the elbow jumper. Russell Westbrook with 32 points tonight.
Tell you what, he loves that building down there, Chesapeake Arena.
Westbrook, the change of direction, and now he's got 34.
I mean, these guys are going back and forth. If it's not Westbrook, it's Brad.
Rebound for Westbrook.
That's an and one.
It is. We don't need your commentary. Russ just told us that.
I mean, if they would have took that away, man.
The Wizards are going to win their 7th straight, going into OKC and winning this one tonight by the score of 129 to 109. A look at the starting lineups for the Wizards. Another change because Rui Hachimura is back. That means Westbrook, Neto, Beal, Hachimura, and Alex Len in the starting five for the San Antonio Spurs. A game over 500. DeJounte Murray, Derek White, Keldon Johnson with DeMar DeRozan and Jakob Poeltl. Westbrook against Keldon Johnson. Here's Beal cutting, hanging off the glass. Beal's got all four so far. Rui Hachimura hits his first jumper back. Welcome back, Rui, here on Japanese Heritage Night. Westbrook to Gafford. And Gafford able to get all the way to the hoop. Beal trying to get free. Great jump stop. Beal is 4 for 4, 8 points so far.
And you see Pop is standing up right now looking at Becky Hammond. What type of adjustment can they make? And they're talking something over.
Westbrook from 18, nothing but net. First points of the night for Russell Westbrook.
Let's see if the Wizards can collect a couple stops, closing out this first quarter.
Westbrook threads the needle to Gill for the dunk.
Great screen by Gill, rolling to the basket, and Russell Westbrook putting that right on the dime for him.
Gill finds Hachimura. Westbrook into the paint, will put it off the glass.
I mean, it seems to me the Wizards can score. They're one of the best in this league at scoring the ball.
Westbrook dribbles it in, now comes back out. The pull-up jumper, got it. 6 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists for Russell Westbrook. Bertans left open for 3. Nothing but net for Davis Bertans. Gets the Wizards back to within 3. Westbrook all the way to the hoop, puts it in. Wizards go with their starting 5 to open up this third quarter. Westbrook, Neto, Beal, Hachimura, and Len. Howell Neto just left all alone along the baseline, and Howell Neto now has 4 points. Len gets away with a push-off against Poeltl and the big hammer slam.
Throw it down, Len.
Deflection, Hachimura, the steal. Here comes Westbrook. Leaves it to Hachimura. Rui. No, Westbrook the rebound. Len. He's able to put it in. And the Wizards have a 3-point lead. About a 6-second difference. Shot clock to game clock. Murray. High over Gafford. Rolls in and out. Ish Smith up ahead. Here's Westbrook to Matthews. Puts it in.
They connected on that one. Russell Westbrook finding Garrison Matthews in transition. Great job by Gafford.
Westbrook fading away. Russell Westbrook, who struggled the first 3 quarters, hits his first here in the fourth. And that, my friends, is another triple-double. 29th of the year. Murray has it swatted by Westbrook.
This is a statement block when you're on these type of runs at home.
It's a 5-point lead, 9.5 to play here in the fourth. Hachimura against Johnson, faces, knocks down the jumper. 8 points for Rui Hachimura.
Beautiful shot right there on the face-up. Let's see if they might want to look at that some more.
And that might get Russell Westbrook going. He's got 16 points now. Westbrook, the in-and-out dribble. Len in the corner for 3. Oh, Alex Len!
Bottoms, and great find by Russell Westbrook. Usually Russ likes him to be in that dunker area, but right then Alex Len went to the deep corner and knocked down the 3.
Here comes Murray with Johnson. The contest by Hachimura. Westbrook, he's able to get the roll. And now a timeout by San Antonio. DeRozan shovels it to Poeltl for the dunk.
Great play by DeRozan right there.
Beal able to slip to the hoop. Nice communication between Beal and Westbrook. Mills for 3 again. Patty Mills, 38% on the season from 3. Gives his team a 3-point lead. Hachimura in the corner for 3. Ties it up. Rui with a big 3. Westbrook puts the Wizards up. 20 points for Russell Westbrook.
And puts Dejounte Murray in the basket.
DeRozan, kick out, Murray, pull up in the paint. 21 for Murray. Westbrook, the jumper, nothing but net. It's winning time for Russell Westbrook. DeRozan, man, DeMar DeRozan's got 32 in back-to-back games. Westbrook attacking. Misses. It's going to be out of bounds off of Westbrook. 40.7 seconds to go. DeRozan now switched up with Bertans. DeRozan got it again. San Antonio leads. Timeout taken by Scott Brooks. Beal gets around Pirtle. Beal off the glass. We're tied with 15.8. Westbrook wants to guard DeRozan. UCLA versus USC.
Now here's the Patty Mills play. Let's see if they switch.
They do. They go to double. And now DeRozan has it. 2 seconds. Turnaround for the win. In and out. We're going to overtime. San Antonio wins the tip. DeRozan. Here's Johnson. A little scoop shot. Able to go. The Wizards won an OT against New Orleans. The beginning of the homestand as Beal ties it back up. He's got now 39. And now DeRozan gets fouled, a reaching foul. DeRozan perfect at the line, 11 for 11. 12 of 21, 0 3-point attempts. Makes them both. San Antonio up by 2. Beal against Murray, off the glass, 41, and that just ties Gilbert Arenas for the most 40-point games in franchise history. His 28th. Murray, his jumper's good. 23 for Dejounte Murray, and a timeout taken by Scott Brooks. Beal gets doubled. Beal to the hoop, puts it in. 43 for Beal.
I mean, just a slithery, unstoppable finisher.
Murray again. Dejounte Murray, 25 for him. Beal gets hit again. The follow there for Len. Wizards need a stop. DeRozan over Westbrook. There's the stop. Hachimura with the rebound. Beal to the hoop, hanging, still no foul, but he puts it in. 45, flexing, and the Wizards have to get back as they lead by 1. DeRozan, kick to the corner. Johnson goes baseline. San Antonio back up by 1.
I mean, who's going to get a defensive stop? I mean, they're just trading baskets.
And Dejounte Murray gets the stop. One of the best guys in the NBA at the steal. Comes away with a big one. Murray, it's short. Big defensive stop right there. Westbrook, little hesitation. He's got Johnson on him. Westbrook, no. Fight for the rebound. San Antonio has it. You got to, do you want to play it out or foul?
You're going to probably want to trap now. You don't want to foul him.
Rudy Gay goes all the way back court to Mills. They're trying to chase him down. They do with 5.3. Mills makes them both. No timeouts remaining. The back pick for Beal. Beal puts it on the brakes, puts up the 3. It's short. Bertans won't get the 3 off in time, and the winning streak is over. 146-143 in overtime, despite 45 points from Beal.
Welcome to NBA Wednesday, presented by State Farm. The reigning NBA champion Los Angeles Lakers play in our nation's capital tonight against the Washington Wizards. On the other end, won't go for Caldwell Pope, and is rebounded by Westbrook, averaging 11 rebounds per game. That's 8th in the NBA, and he's a point guard. Hachimura knocks down the foul line jumper. Bank shot goes for Westbrook. Since the All-Star break, shooting much better and averaging 23 points per game. He was around 20 points per game prior to the All-Star break. Westbrook goes to the left hand, flips it up and in, and 1. Too powerful that time for Schroeder. As McLemore thought he was drawing a foul, and then he slipped on the floor as he tried to get back up. So numbers for Washington. Oh my! Hutchison! The rim will feel that one tomorrow. My goodness.
Denny Avdia
Be careful getting up. Protect that hairline fracture, Denny. Horton Tucker made the wise decision. He thought, let me step back. Oh, my goodness, Mr. Hutchinson.
McLemore, former number 7 overall pick by the Kings back in 2013. Can't knock down the 3. Lakers 1 of 7 from out there. Hutchison hangs and finishes. Another beautiful play by Hutchison and a great pass by Westbrook. Now Westbrook with an 18-footer that's good. Russell Westbrook with 7 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and the Wizards back within 2. Lopez in traffic makes the catch and the slam. Here's Westbrook with 4. Pull-up jumper is good for Russ with 0.5 of a second left. Westbrook with a great look as Len cut back door. Len puts it in.
As Russell again gets to his mid-range, just shoots over the top.
And the way that LeBron elevates the Lakers as Drummond misses. I mean, Anthony Davis is a great player, but he doesn't elevate the Lakers in the win-loss and the win column the way LeBron James has, and the way LeBron has with all of his teams over the course of his career. 3-point chance here for the Wizards. As Ish Smith hits a 3, just the 4th made 3 for Washington, yet they have a 16-point lead, their largest of the game, over the Lakers. Westbrook inside Gafford, puts it in. Hutchison off the bounce, puts it up and in. McLemore misses the 3. Where is the offense going to come from? There's no defense coming from the Lakers. They get a breakaway dunk from Smith.
I say we go right back to Bradley Beal. So they run the same set. Little screen and roll, good switch.
Ends up in the hands of Russ, and Westbrook cans the triple, his first 3 of the night. He's got 16 points, 15 rebounds, and 13 assists. McLemore for 3. Out. Looked like it was going down, but spun out at the last second. Westbrook scores and fouled. He just doesn't stop. Keeps coming at you. 3-point chance. And Westbrook with the rebound. And they get a dunk from Len. The Wizards again in transition find the big.
It's absolutely incredible how many of Russell's 13 assists have come on, 14 assists have come on baskets in the paint. At one point, it was 8 of his 10.
Washington has won 11 of its last 13. 116-107 the final. Russell Westbrook with his 30th triple-double, 176th of his career, 5 away from tying Oscar for the most in history. 18 points, 18 rebounds for a point guard, 14 assists, and he didn't have his first turnover until the midway point of the 4th quarter.
Starting lineups: Russell Westbrook, Raul Neto, Alex Len, Bradley Beal, Rui Hachimura for the Wizards. Luka and Josh Richardson, the backcourt for Dallas. And up front, Dorian Finney-Smith and Maxi Kleber are the forwards. Dwight Powell starts at center. Richardson dead off a turnover. It's a chase down block. Richardson had it rejected, and it is headed the other way with Westbrook running the show and driving and scoring.
That's my key, is whether or not the Mavericks can keep him from doing that, getting in the lane, creating opportunities for other players. I think that's really important for the Mavericks defense this evening. That's a great finish by Westbrook. The rhythm for Dallas offensively has been spectacular. 72 from the field, 66 from the three-point line, and great ball movement for the Mavs.
Hachimura averaging 13 points a game, just 10 points a game over the last 10. Scores on that, Jay. The Wizards have 9 games left this year for Westbrook to record the 5 that he needs to pass the Big O for most triple-doubles in NBA history. Wow.
You know, and I love the Big O.
Yes.
Huge fan. Always idolized him as a player and what he did as Bertans knocks down his first basket. But Russ is going to get him.
Yep. It's going to happen.
It's not if, it's when.
Yep. Westbrook out of the timeout for the Wizards.
It's always been one of his favorite shots.
Drive off the crossover. Westbrook pass Melly for the score.
That's just a quick step that time.
Robin Lopez, offensive rebound. Westbrook has scored the last 4 points for the Wizards. He's got 9 in the game. He's going to post up Finney Smith, bring it deep into the lane to score.
And that's against good defense and one of the best defenders in the NBA, in my opinion, Dorian Finney-Smith.
A wide open 3 for Westbrook's good. Timeout, Dallas. Still up by 13, but Westbrook has scored the last 9 for the Wizards. A freight train, Westbrook up the floor, kick out to Hachimura for a corner 3. That may be a 2. That's been the ruling inside the building for now. 54-44. Oh, three-point play opportunity for Westbrook.
Well, he has 17 points, while Bill has struggled somewhat.
Westbrook for 3, and good.
Well, he's been sensational today. Yeah, we've seen him put on some shows at the American Airlines Center.
Richardson lost it. Westbrook's the one who poked it away. Then Neto got past Luka. 1v1 against Kleba, leaves it for a trailing Westbrook. And a timeout called by the Mavs with 1:23 left in the half. Westbrook's got 23 points. Dallas up by 8. Beal an open 3.
It's the wrong guy to leave open, man.
Thinking the same.
And I talked earlier about the penetration marked by Westbrook, creating for other people.
Westbrook, goaltend. Washington. 4 to shoot. Man, Westbrook's 3 is looking dynamite tonight.
Yeah, he's shooting the ball with a lot of confidence right now. If he's going to make threes, you're going to have a hard time keeping him from exploding for even more in the second half.
Hachimura, shot in the paint falls.
That's a good move by him. Tough shot.
Richardson opens up for the drive. Gafford came over to force him to pass it. Finney Smith passes it, deflected to Luka to beat the clock. Oh, long rebound. And it's Neto beating Kleba to the ball, and now it's 1v1 Russ against Luka and a score.
Happened in a flash.
Things tend to do that when Westbrook is involved. And Hardaway's pass to Brunson is stolen and hammered in by Westbrook. That is the catastrophic turnover, rearing its ugly head. Man, Westbrook continues to shoot the ball so well, inside, outside, mid-range.
Yeah, so efficient, 14 for 21.
Westbrook again.
He's going to try to do it himself this evening.
Westbrook gauging Finney Smith. Fadeaway is good. That's good defense, better offense, right?
That's all it is. In a late clock situation, Mark, you got to give Russ a lot of credit. Dorian did a good job against him.
Pick and roll involving Westbrook and Rui Hachimura. Over to Hachimura, jump shot good.
Yes, the guys are ready to shoot.
Westbrook, 38 points, now 40. Lord. His season high is 42.
17 to 27 from the field, Westbrook.
Cauley-Stein inside, leaves it for Finney Smith, and Gafford goes up with an outstanding block when Finney Smith was trying to dunk it. Then Westbrook at the other end is fouled by Cauley-Stein. Free throws for Westbrook. He's tied his season high with 42. Beal from Westbrook, driving, scoring. Nothing to slow him down this time.
No, he was very decisive coming off of a down screen.
Luka looks off the defense, found Finney Smith, taking it to the basket, layup to tie it. 19 tonight for Dodo. Luka tying his career high with 19 assists. Beal inside, foul. 122-120. Washington leads. Beal made both free throws. Timeout called by the Mavs. Dallas would love to score and manage this for a 2-for-1. They want to go score, stop, score to end the game.
They're not going to allow Luka to do it, but he's going to do it anyway.
Elbow jumper hits the pull-up. They did allow him a little space, and he hit the pull-up.
They did.
Oh, and a foul.
Not a good foul, though, Mike.
2 free throws, 29 points. Dallas going to save their last timeout. Going to have to go now to the corner. It's good. It's a go-ahead 3. Finney Smith with 9 seconds to go. Luka's 20th assist. And that young man, Dorian Finney-Smith, is all grown up and grows up.
I'm telling you, that kid has improved and worked on his game to the point where late in the game, it's no fear for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Mavs protecting a 1-point lead. Beal has it back from Neto. He lost it. Neto picks it up. Beal for 3. No good. Rebound Luka. Flips it back to half court. It's all over. It's all over. Dallas 125. Washington 124. A heart-stopping win, and it's a big one, baby. The Mavericks move up to 5th in the West.
These two teams played back on March 29th in D.C. 132-124 was the win for Washington. And Quinn, Russell Westbrook, he had one of his 31 triple-doubles that night.
He is just a load. I mean, he comes every night with energy in all aspects of the ball. Very difficult to cover, particularly if he's knocking down that three-point shot because he takes it to the rim. He finds his teammate. He inspires his teammates.
As Hashimura misses, and Westbrook, who is top 5 in the league in rebounds, gets it.
Whoever's got Westbrook, the #1 responsibility after you keep him from scoring is keep him off the glass.
Westbrook goes inside and has his first 2. A 4-point Wizards advantage. Sumner challenging.
Oh, that is a poster for sure.
5 of his last 6 games in double figures for the 4th-year player at Xavier, averaging 14 points, shooting 55% during that stretch. And now he fouls Bradley Beal, who has a chance for a 3-point play.
That's his second partner, if not his third. That's his second.
Westbrook inside. Second field goal for Russell Westbrook, averaging a triple-double. Pacers have been good offensively, too. It's been the defense that has been a struggle at times, but Indiana #2 in that stretch at also over 120 points per game, of course, coming in off that historic 152 performance. What a pass.
The Pacers were in a zone, and he threw that from one side to the other. It should not have gotten there. So it's one thing for the Pacers to be in the zone. I think the other thing that they've got to do a better job of is getting their hands up.
Westbrook, Bertans.
You don't see him do that often, but Westbrook, you can see how he can find people out in transition as he picked up, I believe, his 4th assist there.
And that's Lopez. The Pacers also without Jakar Sampson. He's out in concussion protocol, did not make the road trip, as Chandler Hutchison is in off the bench. Bertans catch and shoot and has hit 2 threes.
You got to get your hand up as soon as you think he caught the ball. If you don't keep the ball from him, your hand's got to go up.
McConnell was trying to get that to Sumner, picked off by Gafford.
But Sumner stopped for a 3-point shot. It's going back the other way. Hutchison gets a pass for the 8th assist of Russell Westbrook.
And another bad pass, and it's a 5-on-1 break. The only pacer back is Sumner. Westbrook has 4 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists.
Yeah, that gaps. Yeah, that's part of the Pacers' problem. There are gaps in that zone, and if somebody gets in the gap, they create a bigger one. And in order to offset it, you got to be all tied together, and they weren't on that play. Easy basket.
And it's rebounded by Westbrook. Doug is just 1 of 5, 1 of 6 from the field as Gafford throws it down.
Yeah, but that's all Westbrook. Collapsing the defense.
9-point lead is the biggest, and they have a chance for a double-figure lead, and they get it on the length of the floor pass from Westbrook to Beal. Sumner gets inside and wasn't sure if he was going to bank it or shoot it straight, and he missed everything. Here's the lob as Hashimura throws it down. Westbrook, Neto. Russell Westbrook with 6 points, 14 assists, and 11 first-half rebounds. Westbrook is a basket away, no more from a triple-double, his 32nd of the year. And you talked about the Boston-Portland game, a 3, it's short off the rim. Portland has won 4 straight now, Quinn, on this road trip.
Yeah, they did. They made a good situation for themselves.
These two teams would be involved as LeVert another 3. Quinn, have you noticed anything on his shot, why he's shooting it so better, or just more comfortable?
No, I think, Chris, he got his legs. Let's keep in mind, this guy had surgery.
Yeah.
And so when you sit down that long, you lose all of that. And that's just a turnover on a bad pass by LeVert. And a smart play by, I thought, Holiday. Don't go up there and foul him. Because up there, the benefit of the doubt is going to the #1 scorer in the league. Oh, my goodness. Brissett just got moved right out of position by Hachimura.
As McDermott has it blocked by Westbrook.
Watch him throw this little ugly hook. I mean, that's what he does. He has an unorthodox, ugly hook that he can make.
As Lopez adds 2 more. Now, one of the things that Washington has done is in the month of April, they averaged nearly 60 points in the paint. They were down in the 40s as Bertans hits his 4-3. Look at what they get.
Westbrook just got another assist is what he got on just by happenstance.
As Beal has it and he banks it in. 140-122. We still have half of this quarter to play.
You noted some of those people that have double figures. Chris, that rim gets smaller for them. You see who the ball's hand is in. Russell Westbrook. That rim would get small for everybody else.
Westbrook puts 150 on the board for Washington.
You can't reach. If you reach, he beats you. And then from there, you've got a heck of a problem because he forces the big to come help and throw the lob.
And you can see Russell Westbrook. We'll hear from Nate Bjorkgren, Andy Moore, Pacers Live coming up. Westbrook leaves 14 points, 21 rebounds, 24 assists. And they are not playing, Quinn, like a team that is 5 games under 500.
No, but it's a different team that started out earlier in the season. That's a huge difference, Chris.
This has been one of the hottest teams in the NBA, the Washington Wizards. They have won 12 of 15, and the 3 losses, a pair by a point and 1 by 3 in overtime, Quinn. So this is a team playing really strong basketball.
Yeah, they really are playing great basketball, Chris. And you already heard Eddie Gill talk about the guy you have to wall off really is Westbrook.
Hachimura has been ill the last 2 games.
Yeah, but he's a tough cover.
And has been so good against the Pacers this year. Rui Hachimura in his 2nd year. Now Hachimura spots up and misses, but Westbrook the rebound, and Len puts it in.
He got a rebound and an assist right there. That's how he does it, Chris. He's a very good rebounding guard, but he got an assist right off of that.
Inside to Len. Quick pass from Westbrook.
Yeah, but Sabonis fell asleep inside.
Brissett through the hands of Sabonis. Tough pass. 3rd Pacers turnover. And Westbrook has his first points.
Oh, that's too easy there.
Brissett down the lane with a left hand. He got it.
Strong move.
Pacers out of the timeout with 6 straight. Westbrook right back and scores. That's where they've been so good, Quinn, is they'll take it out of the net and attack you. Westbrook hits the 3. Westbrook.
Where's Bertans? Because he's going to try to drive it.
Westbrook hits the jumper. He's got 9. And from 3/4 court, it was online. Just a little too tall, but a very well played first quarter. And Westbrook the basket and a foul. Little runner on the baseline missed. Hutchison has it. 1-point Pacers lead. Lopez this time scores.
Ball fake got Goga out of position just enough, Chris, where he couldn't time the block.
LeVert for 3. Just rims out. Pacers 3 of 13 from three-point range. Hashimura with his third basket. He has 7. Beal. Westbrook to give Washington the lead. Hashimura at the free throw line.
They've run that play twice, Chris, and Hashimura's gotten that on LeVert, and he's not tall enough, frankly, to do anything with it. So Pacers got to make sure that they don't see that anymore for Hashimura.
LeVert picks up the loose ball. And Brissett throws it down.
Scott Brooks takes the timeout. As you want to get the physicality, you get it for sure. Got to defend better. Easy hoop there by Westbrook.
Westbrook has 19. Bertans.
Can't sleep there. You cannot sleep there.
No. That's all he wants to do, and he's going to stand behind that white three-point line.
Nice job by the Pacers. They loaded up, so there was nowhere for Russell Westbrook to go.
Bradley Beal gets 2 more, so he has come back to score 7 after leaving due to the injury. LeVert for 3.
Ooh, boy, is he comfortable with that three-point shot, Chris.
22 for LeVert, 13 in the third quarter. And importantly, came in a 2-for-1 situation. The Westbrook will come right back and match.
Get it back.
He hit a 3 at the end of the first half to give the Wizards a 1-point lead. Smith.
I mean, that was the problem the Pacers had the last time they played Washington. Washington made so many shots the Pacers couldn't run. It's the other way around now.
As Keelan Martin drills a 3.
Well, that was an unexpected 3. I can say that for that Pacer bench, because I look at it and all of the guys were up.
Keelan Martin has hit some big shots this year. If you remember the San Antonio game, he came off the bench and hit 3 threes, as that was a night the Pacers were undermanned. Gafford gets the assist from Westbrook. Beal and Westbrook have 69 of their 107.
Well, I think we should be aware of the tying Oscar Robertson's record. But Chris, 44 is a lot.
Yeah. And another assist. Bertans scores at 7 straight.
And Pacers have to take a timeout.
Westbrook came up with it and finds Hashimura.
See, it's those kind of rebounds we were talking about, Chris. That ball bounces free, and they may call that a team rebound, but Westbrook will get a rebound for that.
Now LeVert, shot clock go down to 4. He's got to go to work. And LeVert got it.
Yeah, he does. That little floater is pretty good because Gafford is caught in between.
LeVert hit 3 big field goals against Atlanta. Now Hashimura gets behind the defense. Now Keelan Martin had hit 2 big shots, but misses there with 1:39 to play. And it crawls in, and the Wizards have the lead. Now LeVert.
Got to see, they got it long. Unfortunately, he knocked it down because Gafford was on him.
And the Pacers back in front on a Karis LeVert 3, his 3rd of the night. High up off the glass, McDermott the rebound. Now he beats Westbrook. It's inside, and Sabonis got it.
It's a foul.
But it's over the top.
Yeah.
Gafford hits the first.
I think there's a good chance. You think we can get, his percentages to kind of even out on this one?
Nope.
Nope. Sorry.
LeVert was, I thought, thinking about a 3 again. Now against Westbrook, he beats him, stops, and Sabonis can't get the rebound. Hashimura has
got it over the top.
25 seconds on the run. Westbrook. And a 2-point lead. And LeVert got there and tied it. And Bradley Beal's not coming back in.
No, if you got cramps, it's hard to come back in. Once you start running, and that's a difficult thing to do.
But they've got Russell Westbrook. And with 10 seconds to go, it's Justin Holiday to defend.
He wants to take this
3
himself.
seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Westbrook misses.
He wanted to take that himself. You could see that.
Westbrook against Brissett. Yeah, that's where he wanted that shot, right?
He would like to have that shot. He likes it on the other side, Chris, because he likes the base to hit the backboard.
Sabonis got Gafford in the air, and wide open is Brissett.
But wide open because Sabonis got him wide open on the drive.
Now LeVert will push. They had 5 on 4 because Gafford was down. And with a left hand, LeVert has 2 more. And a missile by Bertans.
I'm telling you, it sure was. I mean, and it was guided to the back of the rim.
And Westbrook.
Well, he cleared space because he's getting Justin Holiday up to getting some help off the floor.
Shot clock down to 1. Sumner gets it away and hits it.
Now the ball moved. I mean, that's what happens when it moves. Good things.
Pacers got the stop the last time, Quinn. They need a stop to win the game. Westbrook blocked.
That's blocked. But you got to come up with the ball.
You know who it's going to. It's Westbrook. 7 seconds against Justin Holiday. Westbrook wants the shot. The help comes.
Oh, no. He got fouled.
That one ties it. 1 second. Westbrook and the Wizards have the lead. 33 points, 19 rebounds, and 15 assists. And Russell Westbrook, on a night that he has tied Oscar Robertson, hits 2 free throws with 1 second to play.
Oh, he's right there.
LeVert catches, blocked by Westbrook.
Oh, Westbrook got there because it looked like it was going to be a clean look for LeVert, who had played well. And Washington sneaks out of here, partner.
And may have locked up home court in that play-in situation. They move to 9th. Indiana drops to 10th on a night that Oscar Robertson and Westbrook gets his 2nd block of the night. The Wizards need extra time for a 3rd straight win against the Pacers. First time they have swept Indiana 3-0 since the 06-07 season. And you can see, when I think the Pacers felt good. They liked what they had gotten, but Westbrook made the play.
Russell Westbrook tied with Oscar Robertson with 181 career triple-doubles as we are underway in Atlanta. Hachimura from the free throw line knocks it down. That's the guy that you think should and will step up for the Wizards. Westbrook for 3. Got it. Russell Westbrook coming off that performance of 33, 19, and 15. The Eastern Conference Player of the Week. And the numbers he put up for the week, I've never seen them before. In the corner, Garrison Matthews for 3. He's got that back-to-back threes by the Wizards, and we're tied up at 8. Westbrook trying to tell the officials there should be a defensive 3 seconds, and now he draws the foul, and he's able to finish.
Nah, man, I just appreciate y'all. You know, I came here, on the trade, and you guys have welcomed me with open arms. I appreciate everybody in this locker room from top to bottom. I wouldn't ask for any other teammates and staff, and I'm truly grateful for all you guys in here, so appreciate you guys, and let's keep going. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Since the All-Star break, 25 of 34 games he's had a triple-double.
I'm telling you, something happened over that break, and Russell Westbrook came back and reset. And I know what it was. That was his first time being left off the All-Star team since 2013. And he felt some type of way, and there was no looking back. I think that's going to be the last time somebody's going to not be representing Russell Westbrook in an All-Star game and not voting him in, or him being not in a situation where he at least gets some type of recognition to play in that game.
Averaging 11.6 rebounds for a 6'3" guard is good.
Think about it. He's averaging more rebounds than Joel Embiid, Karl Anthony Towns, Jokic down there in Denver. Those are 7-foot basketball players, ladies and gentlemen.
He's got 10 points now here in the first quarter. Westbrook, shot clock to 4, leaves it off for Lopez, and Lopez able to convert. That's the 4th assist for Westbrook.
And they have a connection, those two.
Westbrook finds the cutting Hutchison. Beautiful assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's what Hutchison does well with Westbrook on the floor. He cuts. Westbrook up ahead, Hachimura. Hachimura going with the left off the glass.
So I tell you, the baby Scottie Pippen, he has that move down pat, doesn't he?
Trae Young step back for 3. Rebound for Westbrook. That's his 4th. Up ahead, Hachimura, and that's his 6th assist.
You gotta love it.
A steal here by Hutchison. Long pass to Westbrook. Throws it up the alley-oop to Hachimura. And a timeout taken here by Atlanta as the Wizards lead by 4. In the corner, Hachimura for 3. Got it. Assist number 8. 14 points for Rui Hachimura. Westbrook off the glass. He's got 12 points now. Underneath, Gafford goes up off the glass and over Capella.
Great look. That was not drawn up. That was just straight basketball instincts.
Westbrook gets the roll. 14 now for Russell Westbrook, who's 5 for 11 from the floor. So Westbrook now has 10 assists. He needs 5 more rebounds for the historic triple-double. He'll step back, try the 3, and rattle it in. 17 for Westbrook, his second 3 of the night. Lopez with the lefts gets the roll. And Lopez has 14 points off the bench. Westbrook off the glass, 19 for Westbrook. Here's Hutchison in the corner for 3. He's got that one. 6 points now for Chandler Hutchison off the bench. Westbrook finds Lopez underneath. Nice move, nice call by Westbrook there, his 14th assist. Herder, the pull-up. And there's the 9th rebound for Westbrook, 1 away from history. Westbrook, coast to coast. And a timeout taken here by Atlanta as the Wizards have cut it to 10. Bertans open for 3, and Davis Bertans makes his second tonight. And the Wizards are on a 12-0 run. The fadeaway. And there it is, history. Russell Westbrook has just surpassed Oscar Robertson. It lasted 47 years, and now Russell Westbrook stands there all alone.
A record that was titled untouchable for 47 years has been broken. Congratulations, Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook did something that nobody thought was possible. Westbrook to Lopez. It's a 3-point game.
History has been made in Atlanta. Russell Westbrook, the all-time leader in triple-doubles. Stick around for post-game coverage. You just might hear from Russ. Send it back to the A.
Down by 6. Rui Hachimura now with 16 points tonight. Bertans for 3 again. Got it. And it's back to a 3-point deficit. Westbrook against Herder. Bertans again trying for 3. Off the glass. The bank is open. And a timeout taken by Atlanta. Westbrook, the 3 is good. Back to a 1-point ball game. 26 for Westbrook. Trae Young able to split everybody and get all the way to the hoop. 36. Neto to Hachimura, pump fake off the glass. Rui's got 18. And Trae Young too strong off the glass. The rebound for Westbrook. Finds Hachimura running with a lefty slam. 21st assist tonight for Westbrook. Collins gets fouled. Westbrook saying, you're not going to get an and 1 here. A timeout taken here by Scott Brooks with the Wizards down by 3. 39.7 seconds to go here in Atlanta. Westbrook has it. Westbrook turns the corner. Against Herder. Westbrook gets bumped, throws it up and gets it. Looking for the foul. It's a 1-point game with just about a 6-second difference, shot clock to game clock. Hachimura now on Young. Don't want to foul. You could see him trying to avoid the contact. Collins has it stripped. The Wizards are going to go with it. Here comes Westbrook, 4 seconds. Westbrook puts up the 3, no good, and Atlanta's going to win it by 1.
Tough right there. Got a clean look off Russell Westbrook. Just came up short.
On a night when he makes history, he keeps that ball. But the Wizards in a 1-point game again.
Cavaliers basketball on Bally Sports Ohio, presented by Hyundai, comes to you from our nation's capital as the Cavaliers battle the Washington Wizards.
Well, tonight inside a Capital One arena, Russell Westbrook is being honored as on Monday. Russ passed Oscar Robertson to become the all-time NBA leader in triple-doubles with 182. Oscar's career spanned from 61 to 74, and nearly 50 years later, Russell now is the new triple-double king. As Alex Len down the lane, hammers it home. Westbrook dishes out his first assist of the evening. Len with a block on Sexton. The Wizards play at the fastest pace in the NBA, and here they go again. Hachimura off the Westbrook feed, banks and scores.
It's amazing. Westbrook is always looking for that open man in the open floor.
Westbrook takes Okoro off the dribble, finishes with the left, his first 2 points tonight.
As Gill inside. As Westbrook gets fouled. After the miss, it's rebounded by Gill. Westbrook, long distance three, and he brings the Cavalier lead to 2. Now it's Matthews. Matthews pulls the trigger as Osman was closing, but not quickly enough.
Yeah, he was waiting for that shot because he released that one real quick.
Westbrook tracks it down, and out he comes. Westbrook feeds Hutchison in the corner. Hutchison with a triple. And the Wizards are back on top. This team looked down and out. Just after the All-Star break, 17-32, 15 games under 500, and it has been a remarkable run down the stretch here in D.C.
Well, Mr. Westbrook showed up.
Bradley Beal didn't hurt either.
Right, exactly.
With an 18-footer.
Well, both of those two guys together really makes it easier on them offensively. And actually missing Beal really hurts this team because they need his points.
Bertans catch and shoot. Boy, he has not hesitated the entire first half. That's his first make. He's 1 for 6.
Yeah, but that's what he does. Yep. He's a tall guy that shoots threes.
Westbrook toward the bucket, banks and scores. On this end, Okoro guards Russell Westbrook. Westbrook toward the basket. He has 14. Westbrook finds Bertans. Catch and shoot again.
I tell you, I didn't know he shoots that much.
Okoro to the baseline, deals to Allen, who makes the catch, puts it up. That was blocked. Jared got knocked down, thought he got fouled. Out comes Westbrook, long lead pass to Hachimura, who's all by his lonesome underneath.
Westbrook is a great passer. He fit that one right in there. I didn't think he had enough time or space to make that happen.
Westbrook with the fadeaway. 5 of 11 from the field, 16 points. He's the high wizard. Thomas into Cabangeli, trying to get it back to Sexton. Cavs have committed their 16th turnover. Gill down the lane, rewarded by Westbrook on the other end after the rejection of the Sexton shot. Big disparity at the free throw line. The Wizards have taken 25, the Cavs but 15. Another foul as Hutchison got knocked down shooting the triple. He has a chance for the 4-point play. I have a feeling this will be a landing space foul. 15 points tonight for Isaac Okoro, 6 rebounds. He's dished out 5 assists.
And that's what I'm most impressed with. Doing a good defensive job on West there, but I'm most impressed with his assists and how he's seeing the game now. That one he just had a little while back, man, he really is starting to see the game.
Westbrook goes glass. Jared Allen, meanwhile, has been terrific for the Cavaliers, patrolling the paint, 18 points and 14 rebounds. Westbrook draws a foul, puts it up and in, and Westbrook has a chance for 3. You hear the MVP chants.
Well, you knew that was going to happen. That is the thing around the league now. Everybody does that now when they have players that accomplish the things like he does.
Lopez inside, takes another Westbrook feed. Lopez has 6 field goals tonight. I'd venture to say at least 5 have come off of Westbrook passes, looking for 6. Yep.
I tell you.
That's why he's going there.
Yeah, he's going there for a reason.
Ish Smith. The Washington Wizards have knocked off the Cavaliers 120-105 and have qualified for the play-in tournament. One more to go for the Cavs. It is Sunday. Tip time a little bit after 7 o'clock at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn.
On a hot and humid day in our nation's capital, temperature hitting 92 degrees. Earlier, it is the NBA on TNT presented by State Farm, and this is the State Farm play-in tournament as the Washington Wizards host the Indiana Pacers. Tonight's winner will earn the 8th seed and face the 76ers in the first round on Sunday right here on TNT. And the loser will be eliminated from playoff contention. Here's Sabonis putting it on the floor, spinning. The hook comes up short. Hachimura is on it for the Wizards.
You saw Sabonis go to his favorite spot on the floor, that low left block where he loves to operate.
Here's Neto. And the Wizards on the board first. Here's Len with the jump hook.
I recruited Len hard and heavy to play for the national team. He just wasn't interested.
Len again. So Indiana up by 2. Scott also a member of that 1994 Houston Rocket Championship team as Westbrook is able to hit on the drive, and we're tied at 14.
Scott Brooks is one of those players that every coach loves to have on the roster because he's all about team. He's another voice in the locker room trying to support what the coaches are trying to get across, what you need to do to get better, to win games, and those are special people to your roster.
Well, a good start here for Russell Westbrook, coming off the 6 for 18 on Tuesday night on the loss to the Celtics. Indiana ball as we resume. Minute and a half to go in this opening quarter. Off the turnover, here's Westbrook back on the floor, giving it up to Ish Smith, and hits on the fadeaway.
Basically, Marv, what those 3 games told you in the regular season is that Indiana has no one to play this guy, Russell Westbrook. He's too fast, too big, too strong, and too aggressive.
And playing well, turning it from what took place Tuesday night against Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. The spin by Westbrook over to Gafford, who easily puts it home.
See the ball movement, Indiana trying to get, remember, 35 assists last game for Indiana, 8 players in double figures. And again, Westbrook, too strong, gets exactly where he wants to on the floor to lay it up.
You see the Saturday schedule on ESPN ABC, starting with Miami at Milwaukee, Mavericks and Clippers, Celtics at Nets, and the Blazers at the Nuggets. As the Wizards got it down in a hurry, and Hachimura with the stuff. Lopez, feeling confidence after what he did a moment ago, does the same from in close. Westbrook going glass. So we are seeing a different Russell Westbrook here tonight. 5 for 9, 14 points, 7 assists, 6 rebounds. Wizards shooting 58%. And you can add to that with the jumper. Sabonis had it slapped away by Westbrook. And a foul's been called. Doug McDermott picks up the foul of the scramble for the loose ball. Nice move by Neto. Westbrook comes up with it. He has Len running alongside, but Westbrook takes all the way. And a timeout called by the Pacers. Russell Westbrook showing the enthusiasm, showing the fire. 17 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds. Neto, yes. Neto is from Brazil, member of the senior men's Brazilian national team. Worked his way into the starting lineup. Pretty backdoor pass. Beal with the bucket, and he drew the foul.
Nice little 2-man game right there.
So Beal and Westbrook with 18 apiece. We did not see this passion the other night in the Washington loss to Boston.
He wasn't playing this well the other night. That's the reason why.
Here's Bertans and knocks it down following the 0 for 7 from 3-point range the other night against Boston. He hits his first 3-point attempt here. Saved by Gafford. His pass stolen. Gafford recovers.
It's very fortunate Gafford had a turnover there that wound up bouncing right back in his hands.
Westbrook, beautiful feed for Gafford. Martin not able to hit. And back come the Wizards. Westbrook, Bertans for 3. He's hit 2 straight.
And that's what they brought him in for, his ability to stretch the defense and make 3-point shots.
Westbrook had it knocked away, able to recover. Here's Smith. Yes. Ish Smith, who had the 17-point game in the loss to the Celtics Tuesday night. 142 points. And you see the final score. 142-115 to cap it off for Washington.
Good evening, everyone, from the nation's capital. And on this Memorial Day, as we recognize the men and women who have sacrificed for all of us, we have two of the great cities that represent so much of our country's history tonight at center stage. The NBA playoffs first round on TNT are presented by State Farm. The Philadelphia 76ers are the #1 seed and looking to sweep this first round series with the Washington Wizards at #8. The winner here faces the winner of the Knicks-Atlanta series with the Hawks up 3-1. It's Westbrook trying to smash his way inside on Green. And a foul called on Green. Here comes Embiid. There goes the double again, right? They blitz him every time. Hill, 3, book it. Nice shot outside by the veteran George Hill.
So how do you want to play him? You play him straight up, Embiid. He beats you. Now you come with a quick double. He finds his shooters.
Lopez over Embiid, and Lopez hits about 67% of those little hook shots inside. He practices that. Maybe the most effective of the hook of anybody in the NBA at this stage.
You and I were marveling at how many of those he was making in warm-ups.
We start the, well, there's a nice tomahawk jam inside. Lopez got it. We begin the second quarter just that way. Wizards to within 1. Ish Smith off to Beal, the dynamic player for this team. Hachimura from outside with a 3. Good to see him. He's been in double figures every game, but he has not played the way they had hoped he would in his second year out of Gonzaga. Averaged 14 in the regular season, but just 11 here in the postseason. Harris just put in a 3-point shot. And boy, has he been terrific from 3. 6 of 12 in these playoffs from 3-point territory. Lopez again. Third hook tonight. Beal is watching the taller, the 6'8", Tobias Harris. Howard caught it. Shot clock went off, you heard. Down court, long throw. Hachimura puts it in, and a great assist on the play from Russell Westbrook.
His 6th here of the first half.
Danny Green, 3, good, puts it down just when they need it most. Washington has crawled to within 1. They've gotten to within 2 a couple times. That 3 makes it a 5-point game. Up high here, Gafford was in mid-flight, and he puts it down. And Harris with a good fake. Hachimura a bit, but another miss. And Harris does not have the stroke, and he has been shooting and playing so well. Bertans, 3, got it. Bertans has been terrific tonight. Westbrook for the lead. Hachimura. Oh, slammed in.
Wow. What a way to get your first basket of the night for Russell Westbrook. How about this putback here by Russell Westbrook? Been struggling from the field, but it doesn't get none easier than that.
Outside, Ish Smith in that 3-guard rotation puts it up and in across the lane. Pretty swerve, and he gets the 2. Inside, it is tough in there.
Ish Smith with the block.
Harris was blocked at the other end. Hachimura will put it in with a great lead. It's the first lead tonight for the Wizards, fighting back from 11 down to take a 2-point lead. Ooh, down goes Simmons. That appears to be okay. Let's see, and there's another turnover for Philadelphia. Decisions for him. Open. Hachimura 3. Bullseye. Rui Hachimura puts it down. Timeout, and the Wizards have their biggest lead tonight. 66-61 over Philadelphia. 2 by Russell Westbrook. Just the second field goal on 12 shots tonight. He has 8. Bertans is leaving.
Oh, that's not a good look.
And Milton, who has struggled shooting, will begin to work, and he goes right into the defense.
How did he get
Anthony
that to
Gill,
go?
and a great shot indeed by Milton. My goodness, that was,
wow.
That was a difficult shot. And here's Westbrook. This is over Hill, and he gets it. With a minute to play and a 10-point Washington lead. They've been up by as many as 10. And Washington is trailed by as many as 11. Here a cutting drive, Westbrook, and inside, Gafford. Hanging on the rim as he cleaves that baby in there. 2-point Washington lead. And another foul.
Like we saw Luka Doncic struggle from the free throw line in that Clipper series. So if he's going to continue to only hit 50%, why not?
Shot clock at 7. Switch on D. Simmons there. Westbrook from 15. No. Rebound claimed inside. Whistle. Foul. Danny Green.
Sending Gafford to the free throw line. But anytime Simmons gets the ball down low, I would intentionally grab him.
Tobias Harris. Neto defends.
This is easy.
Well, not that easy. Picked up here by Green. They get the offensive rebound. Philly, that's a 3 for the lead. No. Rebound Simmons. This is a 3 from Korkmaz for the lead. No. Loose inside. Vacuumed in by Westbrook. Here they go at the other end. Hachimura. The lead is 4 for Washington. Korkmaz cutting as Simmons hacked from behind by Westbrook. Simmons. 61% in the regular season. It's a big one right there. 3-point game, 1:08 to go. It's Beal. Green is there. Switch on D. Simmons to the rack and outside. Hachimura 3. Bullseye! There's a 3 by Maxey. That's it. Washington is alive, forcing a game 5. Beating Philadelphia 122-114. That's our final here. Right now, let's go to Spiro Didis and Greg Anthony. Game 4, Utah, Memphis.